Hello, Kerbal Nuts, and welcome to a very special Friday stream. Tonight, we're going to be starting the Kerbal Space Program. What did I call this? Hard Career Tech Tree Speedrun. There should be an in-game in there. So what is this? What are we doing? Who am I? Hello, I'm StarShard0. I will be your streamer for this evening. Tonight, we're starting a new, fresh save in Kerbal Space Program. My goal is to unlock the tech tree in hard career. So with everything, nothing changed from the defaults in hard. And I would like to unlock the tech tree in as little in-game time as possible. So I know that's a lot of caveats. Just roll with it. We're basically going to be playing Kerbal Space Program like normal, except I have a goal of trying to beat it as quickly as possible in-game. I'm not gonna sit here and like stream for 14 hours or whatever it's gonna take. Probably gonna take more than that, honestly. So hey, let's head over to the game. If you have any questions about this speedrun, you can type them out in chat, or you can, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment and ask some questions. I think I've been as straightforward as I possibly can be, but you know, you never know. Some people just don't get it. So we're gonna start a brand new save. We're gonna call this Speedrun. I didn't download a flag that would be good for this. We'll just do this one, the circles. Looks kind of fun. We're gonna set it to hard. So I'm clicking the hard and I'm hitting accept. No custom difficulty here. What does hard mean? I guess no quick loading, no reverting, no missing cruise respawn. The big ones are going to be starting funds are low. I actually, what is starting funds in normal? Yeah, okay, so it's like 15,000 less. All rewards are 60%, so getting the extra science is going to be a little more difficult. And then penalties aren't a huge deal. We don't typically deal with that. And I don't think, does anything else change here? I was gonna say, I don't know if that changes how much it costs to actually unlock science. I think that might still be the same. It's just you get less science overall. So here we go. We're gonna get started. Now, anytime the game is paused, it's probably fine. And honestly, like a few minutes here and there is not gonna make a big difference, all things considered. So first thing we're going to do is launch our first vessel. And now that we're in the VAB, we're safe. Time is not passing here. So we're just going to slap together something get a good start here. So we'll call this the Excelsior Mark 1. What does it do? It does nothing. It is literally just gonna go out on the pad, take some readings, and then get reclaimed. Make sure we're sending Jeb out. Yeah, Jeb's good. Hey guys, Jeb's alive again. Remember how he died in like the second stream of the last career that I did? Boy, I remember that. All right, let's get a crew report. Yes. Hop out, Jeb. What do we got? EVA report from the launch pad. Yeah, and I think that's all we can get, so just recover the vessel. And I believe that should... This is gonna go like rapid fire here, because this is all just set up. We already... Hold on. We didn't actually launch the vessel. I guess we have to actually like put a rocket engine on it or something. Fair enough. Let's throw the mystery goo on there. Make it double. And what do we have for rockets? I guess we just have the flea currently. Yeah, we have like nothing. What the heck? Well, let's make sure that the rocket goes first and then the parachute. We don't even have decouplers yet. And we don't even have enough science to unlock it probably. We'll see. We'll check before I take off here. Because decouplers are kind of a big step up from just slamming down hard with the flea. You know what, screw it. We'll let the flea go. I think we want to put this to about 1.2. That'll get us some decent height. Maybe we can splash down over the water and collect some science from the water as well. Like I said, the main issue with the time is going to come from going to the Mun and going to Minmus, because we're not gonna, there's no time to wait for a transfer window to go to like Duna. It's not gonna happen. All right, so let's get the mystery goo, keep it, and launch it. There we go. So that's gonna give us a couple of contracts completed there, and we're gonna turn just slightly to start pushing us out over the water. We're gonna go ahead and get the crew report there. Now, I did get a lot of advice. A lot of people suggested doing the KSC rover, which I probably, honestly, am probably gonna have to do, just because I don't know if we're gonna be able to get enough science in a reasonable amount of time. Like, because it'll only take like 20 minutes in game time to drive around the whole KSC, whereas every trip to the Mun is like 6 days round trip, and then everything out to Minmus is like a week. Okay, I guess we have ran out of fuel. Guess we'll go ahead and observe mystery goo in flight. And let's just pop the parachute now. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's good. So we are currently 2 minutes into the game. Making good time here. Broke some speed records. That'll give us some money. This thing really needs to flip over. What the heck? And hello, Emmykins. How's the music? Is the music too quiet, too loud? I can adjust it. I just thought I'd put on some nice space music from other games. People I mean, me personally, I get sick of the Kerbal Space Program music after a while. Yeah, let's stop the spinning there. Again, this kind of time expenditure is not a big deal. Like a few minutes here, a few minutes there. What's really gonna hurt us is the hours and hours we have to spend going back and forth. Rogue Luke, what? Oh, you like the KSP music? Blasphemy. It's fine, like it gets the job done, but it's very, it's good ambiance, I guess. I need something a little more upbeat, a little more variety. Urban does it too. Don't look at me like that. He puts on his own music. All right, so we will be splashing down. We'll grab a crew report. unless we already have one. We already have one. That's fine. We'll just plop over. And Jeb can hop out. He can grab from Kerbin's water. He can take the data. He can then board and we can get another crew report. Boom. I mean, this is, it adds up. It's not a lot, but it does add up, fortunately. Cover the vessel. How have I been holding up? Rogue Luke wants to know. Well, we just started. We're less than 5 minutes into the run. And well, okay, we can't afford Kerbals. I'm going to R&D. So the first couple things we want to get, we want to unlock as many science experiments as possible. And does that gives us decouplers, right? All right. We're also going to want liquid fuel, of course. And that's all we can afford. Cool. That sucks. All right. So next we have Orbit Kerbin. Test the fleet orbiting Kerbin. That's probably not going to happen. Orbiting Kerbin again. Decoupler at the launch site. We could probably do that. Test a RT-10 hammer solid fuel booster in flight. I mean, that's probably doable. I think we should focus on getting the what is this? The Kerbin World First Record Keeping Society, or the TKWF-RKS for short. All right, now we need to design a new ship that will take us even further beyond. So get rid of that and give me a decoupler, of course. And the next, did we just do a bunch of fuel tanks maybe? Yeah, probably. I mean, not gonna hurt, hopefully. It won't hurt much. So I think we just throw a LV whatever 45, the swivel. We want to go. We probably also, oh wait, no, the hammer, that's what I'm looking for. We'll also throw a hammer on there, just to give us a little extra oomph before we hit the liquid. So the main thing, we got to keep our thrust to weight above 1 all the time, which shouldn't be too hard, all things considered. We are currently at 1.8 and 2.25. I'm okay with that. That's probably good enough. We'll throw a couple of fins on there for stability purposes. Beautiful, look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful looking rocket for the early game. What say we throw a, ooh, wait a minute. That looks kind of good. Yeah, we just stripe it all the way up. I can dig that. I guess it's unfortunately not as easy as I was hoping to change all these. Yeah, we'll give it a nice stripe. That looks sufficiently early space race-esque, right? Everything was painted. All right, so 1.79, 2.24. Putting the fins on probably changed the math a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Second launch, we'll throw Valentina in there, get her some experience. It's not enough to actually level up, but every little bit's gonna help here. What is our next? We need to leave the atmosphere, I think. Leave atmosphere and orbit Kerbin. Yeah, we'll do that. So one of the nice things you can do, if you check in with mission control after orbiting, but before returning, you can actually get another mission to return back. And we're gonna have to scrounge as many of those missions as we can, because otherwise it's gonna take us forever to get funds and science. So here we go, we're heading up. Easy peasy. We're gonna tilt a little bit so we don't drop this hammer right back down on the launch pad. Just scooch it, scoochy, just a little bit more. Just a little more to the right, please. Thank you. Beautiful, look at that. And this is why I like the early game. Everything is so straightforward. You don't have all this other crap going on. There's so much like junk that happens in the late game of Kerbals where you're like, oh yeah, well I gotta, you know, and I gotta launch the space station and they want me to mine like 5,000 units of ore and deliver it to Eve. Well, it's like mine 5,000 units of ore on Eve and deliver it to Gilly or something stupid like that. Like, no, early game, it's just get a rocket in the air and try to keep it from coming back down. This is nice. I think that's one of the reasons I've started so many games of Kerbals, but never really bothered going to the end game. All right, we are now at a 45-degree angle. We have quite a bit of fuel left. I don't believe we have enough to go orbital, but we can definitely get suborbital here and snag some atmospheric science. So can we get high above upper, yep, upper atmosphere? Crew report, yep. We'll just go horizontal now that we've gone over the 70-kilometer apoapsis there. Okay, maybe we can go full orbital, maybe not. I don't actually know. This is one of, before we don't have the upgraded tracking station, so we actually don't get the times on these. You have to kind of eyeball it. All right, all right. Let's do this. Rogue Luke, I hope you're not staying up late on my account. Probably not. Nobody's staying up late to watch my streams. I do appreciate it though. Or sometimes Urban does. Although he's, I mean, he stays up late anyway. I always see him hanging out in people's streams. Tracking station upgrade is actually massive. It absolutely is. So the main things I go for early game are tracking station, VAB, and then the R&D. And I guess also the astronaut facility, so you can start doing EVA missions. Because before you can do EVA, or before you can get science, a lot of the science that you can get, you have to go EVA first. It's only 11:15. Oh, that's not super late. Or all these. Oh wait, the clocks changed though, didn't they? You guys had your daylight whatever time. But I don't know if that pushed it closer or further. I think it would normally be midnight over there. Yeah, we change ours this weekend, so tomorrow night, Sunday morning, the clocks will be changing. We'll be quote-unquote falling back. So I get a nice extra hour of sleep on the weekend when I don't need it. Like I was already gonna sleep in. Difference does it make? All right, so yeah, this wasn't enough to get orbital, but we did do something, I guess. Got pretty dang close. I think with a slightly tweaked design and maybe some better, like a, what's the step down? The Terrier, I think? We'd be pretty good there. All right, let's get some science from space. So yeah, we can't even hop out and collect this science yet because we're not at that point. Just go ahead and decouple. And then, whoop, perfect. All right. So chat, how's it been? Yeah, it should be a Monday morning. They change it. It's like, oh, I stayed up late last night, but the clocks change. Oh, I can sleep in. Too bad it's already 3 o'clock in the morning. I shouldn't have gone out drinking on a Sunday night. Big mistake. Huge. Okay, let's get that right on target. I suppose we can do this. There we go. It wasn't quite as big as some of our time warps have been, but we're in a hurry. We're speedrunning. We're already 11 minutes into this save. I don't know if we're gonna beat the current world record. I did look it up. I don't know. I guess I didn't look for this specific way that I'm playing. The current world record for unlocking the tech tree in science mode in real time is a little over an hour. I think it's like an hour and 5 minutes or something. I'm doing this. First of all, I'm in hard career, so it's not science mode. And I'm using the in-game timer instead of, you know, like fiddling around with out-of-game timers and all that stuff. That would be far too much work. I'm not that kind of speedrunner. I'm too old. I don't want to practice like the perfect clicking on menus and doing all kinds of like ba 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 ba. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm falling behind. I lost a frame there because I misclicked. Oh no. I'm never gonna beat my personal best now. Like, no, that is not for me. I'm sorry, chat. I know some people like to watch that. I enjoy watching recaps of speedruns on YouTube. I don't enjoy watching actual speedruns unless it's like some kind of crazy wacky glitch where in Breath of the Wild where you dodge roll through into the shrine. You dodge roll into the shrines and then you like run up to King Rome and punch him in the face and steal his glider and then bomb your way all the way to Hyrule Castle, where you then proceed to just throw bombs at Calamity Ganon until he surrenders. Yeah, some speedrun, and like if it's really short and it's a game that I played, like there's a category in Outer Wilds called shipless, not suitless, obviously that wouldn't work, where you basically beat the game without entering the spaceship. It is insane. I'm a little concerned about heating, actually, now that I look at it. Also, I want to say that hard mode doubles heating from atmospheric re-entry, which may be why I had so much trouble trying to land on Eve in the last game. Spin to win, that's true, I could just spin. Whee! Valentina doesn't even care. She's just like, this is fun, it's like a ride. I'm having a good time. I wish it wasn't so dark. We can fix that. Hold on. Ambient light boost, like 50%. I think we had it at before. We can't get it to 50, huh? Fine, 51, whatever. You win. Who does that? Why would you have a slider? I can't set it to 50%. It jumps from 49 to 51. It's like it's there just to piss me off. And probably millions of other people who have the same issue. Like, I just want a nice round number. Like, why do you gotta do this to me? Okay, so, we're coming in over water. Maybe we're coming in over shores. I don't know. Shores would be nice. We could get some extra science. I guess I don't know that we have the horizontal velocity to reach there. Look at those mountains. Those are nice. Where the heck are we even? We shot way past the peninsula. So we must be on that continent that I sometimes fly to. If I have like a jet plane, I'll sometimes just fly all the way over here just to test it out. Yeah, upper atmosphere. We didn't even get space for the crew report, unfortunately. All right, let's pop the chutes. You'll be fine as long as you got a big old parachute. Not a pair of shoes, SpongeBob. A parachute. Not a parakeet. And then she slams into the ground. Great episode of SpongeBob, by the way. If you haven't seen it, that's the one where SpongeBob goes around town at night, going into everyone's dreams and like messing up their nights. Like he causes Mr. Krabs to lose against Moby Dollar. He's trying to catch a giant dollar. He's out fishing because Mr. Krabs loves money. What a fun character. Like, it's cool that all those actors have just kind of had a pretty steady work for the last, what, like 20 years at this point, playing SpongeBob characters, but the show really needs to end. Actually, SpongeBob might have ended. I don't know. Oh my goodness. We just got a raid. Where is my alert? Hello? Welcome, raiders. I guess I'll give you a free alert. Here we go. Let's do this one.
Excellent!
Welcome to the KSP Hard Career Tech Tree in-game timer speedrun. If you have any, questions about the specifics of the speedrun, feel free to ask. Mr. Krabs or Popeye? I came in too late. It was Mr. Krabs. We were talking about the episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob goes into everybody's dreams and wreaks havoc. Because I popped the parachute and then I did the thing. It's you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Everybody here has seen SpongeBob. All right, splashdown. Let's see where we are. Hop out, Valentina. Let's okay, I guess that's just gonna be like that. That's fine. Where are we? We are in the water. All right, so it doesn't matter. Take us home. Oh, I wonder where that manner of speech for sailors came from. Because now that you mention it, Popeye does do that, and Mr. Krabs was a sailor. Maybe they were just channeling that energy. All right, so we still have Orbit Kerbin. Is there anything we can just grab on the way up there? Hull Mark 16 parachute into flight. I mean, we could probably grab that on the way up. That's easy. All right, time to unlock. When do we get the, oh, we don't get the Terrier until way down here. What the heck? There's no way we can afford that. Yeah, we would need like way more. Heat shield, barometer would be good. We definitely need the extra science. I guess we'll also grab this. Oh yeah, we need to push up and down, and we can kind of ignore the middle if we're gonna be doing this. All right, let's get going here. So I think what we need to do is we need to grab, we're gonna need a final stage, of course, which means we're going to need to not do that. That doesn't make any sense. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I assume you were just playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program yourself. Here, I can like do a thing. Hold on, how does this work? Normally Emmykins would do this. Wait a minute. We'll find out exactly what you were doing. You just played it? Okay. I don't know if I like the Twitch built-in shout-outs. That's not nearly as cool as the Streamlabs ones, but there you go. JR Rickstar, if you feel like a little extra Kerbal Space Program. I don't know. I can't vouch for him if he turns out to be like a huge jerk. Don't come back to me. I just I try to, you know, help people out, other people out in the Kerbal community. Everybody here is probably a member of said community, so we're all good. Yes, he's a jerk. Okay, well, listen. Don't come back to me and be like, oh, I can't believe you sent me over there. He said that Jeb was better than Val or something, you know? All right, how are we gonna do this, chat? What is my limit? Part limit is 30. Not, I forgot I had the thermometer. Oh my gosh. I'm bungling this. We need to start getting so much more science. The speedrun is going very poorly. All right. So if we throw this on there, that gives us a little bit of extra oomph. Not a lot, but a little bit. Let's reset that. So this gives us 1.45. We switch into the middle stage, which should get us to the upper atmosphere. That's 1.66. And then finally, it's 2,560. That's not, I mean, that's at sea level. So if we add like 2 more, maybe. We also did unlock a bigger fuel tank. Maybe that's worth looking into. I believe I've managed to get into a decent orbit with just this setup at the top. So that should be enough. Next question is, wait, what the heck? Nope, 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 that's wrong. Bring that down here. Get rid of that. Perfect. Also, chat, backseating is allowed, so if you have any ideas Throw them at me. Again, time is paused while we're in the VAB, so we're safe, but I'm gonna have a little bit of I want to move with a sense of urgency. I want to move with a purpose while we're playing through this. If I want to call it a speed run, very important. I wonder, what if we did this and then that? Yep, that all tracks. That all tracks. You have an idea? More Mr. Krabs. Sponge boy, me bob. I love money. What else does he say? Beep beep boop bop beep boop bop. What is this? This is the one where Squidward took his first dime, or he accuses Squidward of taking his first dime. All I know is you stole it. Yeah, I'm trying to focus here. So that's 1.5. That's good. Is this enough delta V to get us there is the question. And how many more parts can we do? Let's swap out some of these for others. Is this from Super Mario Galaxy? I think it is. I don't know off the top of my head. It sounds like it is. I think it's from the central hub area. Rosalinda's little ship hangout. All right, yeah, we're just swapping all these over to the upgraded version. And one more. Yeah, that should be good. Can this get off the ground? Barely. I think maybe we upgrade to the back. Oh, that's way too tall. That's not gonna work. There's no way. I mean, this will get off the ground. This would get off the ground. It's enough. It's more than one. It's just gonna look ridiculous. I guess every little bit of delta V helps though. So we'll stick with it. I don't think I have side decouplers yet. Otherwise I would be using those. All right, we have saved. We've got the science. We could also ditch the goo modules. That'll save us a little bit of delta V. 1.14, 1.2, 4.79. Delta V is 3100 and it'll just go up the higher we go. So I think this should do it. Let's throw Valentina in there. Nope, it's Jeb's turn. Valentina was just on the last one. Let's launch them up. Let's go. What's the link to my accountant page? I don't have an accountant page. Do you need an accountant? I don't like do freelance accounting or anything. I don't have a page. You're on my accounting page. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. It's taking off, if only slightly. It's good enough for me. Let's, I forgot to grab pressure data. I guess it doesn't, we'll get the highest, farthest one we can get. Scooch, 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 scooch to the right, scooch to the right. We don't want that booster to come crashing. Actually, we don't care. Whatever, it's the level 1 pad. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Here we go. We're gonna monitor our thrust to weight. We're gonna keep it, I guess, below like 1.8. I like to keep it at. Have I ever used QuickBooks? I've never used QuickBooks. So no. I mean, I could probably figure it out pretty quick. I use different accounting software. I'm a bit of a whiz at Excel. That's more my thing that I do. Hey, we got that mission. I totally forgot we had that. Holy cow. No, free money for me. Way to go, Jeb. Jeb knew it even if I didn't. He is the rock upon which we build our entire space program. A whiz. I guess whiz is maybe like too high praise. I know how to use it And people have said that I'm like pretty good at it compared to people who have no idea what they're doing. Which I was surprised to find out is actually a lot of people who have no idea how to use Excel, because they will go in and rather than, you know, using, you know, putting in the data they have and then making formulas, they'll just type in everything. They'll hand key everything in and they'll be like, okay, I did the spreadsheet for you. It's like, why did that take you 6 hours? I sent you the data. You could have just, you know, made some formulas and done a pivot table and everything would have worked fine. Alas, they look at me like I'm crazy. Okay, so we gotta watch our apoapsis. Again, we do not have time to apoapsis unlocked yet, so we're just gonna have to eyeball it. We're getting a little bit of heating. Keep an eye on that. Again, we're gonna get most of our science from orbit, so I'm not gonna grab any just yet. All right, how high up? Yeah, we're still going pretty decently. Would I help if you help if I gave you me first time? You should hold on to that. That's a very important piece of memorabilia. You're gonna want to keep that. You never know when it's gonna come up in conversation. There we go. Let's switch to final stage here. We will turn off the engine. I would help you for free, honestly, depending on what you need to be done. It's like, I can give you advice mostly. I won't do all your finances for you, but I'm certainly willing to take a look. I can always use a little bit of extra practice. All right, Jeb. Let's take this baby into orbit. We don't have enough. There's no way. I think I bungled the approach, or I just straight up didn't have enough. Guess we'll find out here. You don't need anything done, but you appreciate me. Hey, well, that's fine too. I did do a presentation a couple of weeks ago. I gave a personal finance for content creators presentation on stream, which I think a lot of people appreciated. I'm not a super good teacher, but I make a mean PowerPoint. We'll wait till we get to like 75, 76, before we hit the full throttle here. 75, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and boost it. Jeb, that's too fast. It's too fast, Jeb. Turn it off. It's going too fast, guys. Let's ease into it a bit. We don't need to go full throttle on this. This may be a little bit too much force. Keep it pointed straight ahead. Can we get this into orbit? I mean, apoapsis is coming up pretty dang fast. I think we might be able to pull that off. Yeah, I think we have just enough, because I think it's what, like 2,400 to get into orbit? Orbital speed. Way to go, Jeb. He managed to find the line and take it. What a cool dude. All right, we are slowly approaching the apoapsis. Again, I have no idea how much farther it is, so we're just kind of eyeballing it. We can't even see where our apoapsis is on the trajectory line here. It's not unlocked yet. All right, I think we can hit that. Let's give it a little nudge. Keep it going. Keep it going. Hold on there, buddy. We're doing it. We're gonna get you into orbit. First Kerbal to orbit the Kerbin. Amazing. What a legend. Okay, yeah, we have enough. This has got to be enough, right? Apoapsis is coming up. Slowly but surely. Looking good, looking good. Let's turn it off a bit. Pushing our apoapsis out slightly. I don't like having such a high apoapsis when I am just starting out, because we're not, well, we're gonna have, I guess, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought we would have a lot less delta V at this point. We have plenty though. 30, 40, 50. It's a little bit further. 60. Oh, we're pushing it up. We're up to 90 now. All right. I need to save up more. You need to save up. Oh, AJ needs to save up more shards for financial advice. If you want, yeah, or you can just ask me, honestly. That's more to, if you don't want to like talk in chat, I can just give generic financial advice. Biggest financial advice, spend less than you earn. A lot of people can't seem to grasp that one. But if you are spending more than you earn, then you are going down in terms of like financial stability. All right, there we go. We'll grab those. I think we already, okay, crew report from space. We unfortunately can't hop out and do anything, so we'll not be doing that one. Just a little further and we'll get that sweet, sweet orbital bonus. You're saving up for a bad word. A good one. It's one of my favorite redeems. My all-time favorite redeem, however, is the planet or star. So if you stick around this channel long enough, you might catch a glimpse of that one. And it is Chef's Kiss. I'm not going to do the Chef's Kiss because my hands are busy. A little bit further. For a speedrun, this is going awfully slow. So we are currently 25 minutes into the speedrun. We have unlocked like 4 nodes on the tech tree. Yeah, this is definitely gonna take a couple of sessions. You did a Chef's Kiss for me. Thank you very much. I have an emote for a Chef's Kiss, but again, I can't. Not gonna type it in right now. It's not one of my emotes, unfortunately. Although that's a pretty good one. Oh, okay, we're orbiting now. Yeah, we should have got everything. So we achieved orbit. We didn't tell the recovery team you'd be staying in space, so they're still looking. Great job. We've entered orbit. Good. So we're gonna go to the Space Center, and we're gonna see if my favorite mission popped up. It should have at this point. Come on. Come on, game. All right, whatever. I'm gonna take a drink while we wait. Oh, that's done.
I love that color. That's such a
Who did that?
Beautiful.
Emmykins did it.
It almost kind of looks like what the Earth looks like when you're a bazillion miles away from the planet Moon.
Yes, I just squinted at it.
From
and you're
the
right.
Moon, looking back at the Earth.
From the planet Moon. From the planet
Isn't the Moon a star?
No, the Moon is the planet, darling.
The sun is a star. Is the Moon really a planet?
The Moon is a planet.
Don't look at me like that. The sun is a star.
Planet.
Is the sun not a star?
I don't know what the sun is.
The sun is a star, isn't it?
We don't know what the sun is.
The sun is a star. The Moon is not a planet.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Excuse
you were trying to take me down that road.
Wait,
the Moon is not a planet.
Chunky, if you're listening to me, you have
Rosebud.
to Google the Moon.
Someone,
okay?
I can guarantee you someone's
Google the
Googling
moon.
right now.
The Moon
I
is
knew
such
it was
a
not
planet.
a
I can't even stand it.
The Moon is not a planet.
What else is it if it's not a planet?
It is not. I believe it's a star or something.
It's
it is not a
moon. It's a moon.
Didn't you do that thing in grade school where you had to name the planets and there was Uranus and there was
I love
Saturn
this so
and the one
much.
with the rings and the
Poor
and then
Chunky.
the Earth and with the Moon is never in there, dude. It's not a planet. All right, here, look. This is key lime.
I don't know.
I
I don't know
feel
what
like
it is besides.
sometimes,
What is
though
it?
I am
Baseball or
educated,
something?
It's a baseball.
in the show
Cheese? Come on, it's a
that
planet.
this blonde of mine could be real.
Okay.
The Moon is what?
A natural
moon is a
satellite.
natural
but
satellite.
things live on it.
What's
that
that
means it's a
mean?
planet. I don't
Things
know.
live on it.
Said?
I don't know what
No,
it
I don't
says.
like that at all. I don't even know what that
either.
means.
Oh my gosh, they're so stupid. What the heck? Oh man. The Moon is never in there, dude. You got Saturn in the one with the rings and Ceres. Didn't you do that thing in grade school? Oh man. They're both so adamant that they're right and they're both wrong, and then when they get told they're wrong, they're like, "No, I don't like that." It's like a metaphor for something. I don't know. What was okay? I did my emote. Back to the game. So explore Kerbin, return to Kerbin from orbit. That's basically a free 20 grand, chap. Hello there, Richie Spaceman. Welcome. I've seen you around. In fact, I'm pretty sure you've been here before. So hello. but I've definitely seen you around in the other Kerbal streams. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're gonna take that. That's free money. And we may have to do some cruise missiles to do some of these observational studies, although the money is like not worth it. How goes the space travels? Well, the space travels right now is, we're in the very, very early game. So, it's all right. Could we maybe test out a T-45? Oh, we'd have to get out to 160. I don't think we have the fuel for that. It's good money though. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and land. Got it. Yes, thank you. So, how much does it cost to upgrade this? You know you can refresh contracts, right? Does it cost... What do you mean? Like, decline them? Because if I decline it, I take a hit. If that's what you're suggesting. And we're playing in hard mode, so it's like a 200% decline without accepting. Are you sure? That doesn't cost me anything? Hold on, I'm Chunky, if you're listening, you have to Google KSP contracts. Declining is -1 rep. Thank you, Urban. Also, Urban, if you guys don't know Urban, he is the rock upon which I built my stream. So if he ever dies, this stream basically ends. So we have to save Urban. I guess I could also time warp, but again, this is an in-game time speedrun, so time warping is kind of a no bueno. All right, Jeb, bring us home, please. Get that baby under. Screw it, we'll bring it down to 0. I don't care. I'm not paying for this fuel. It's gonna get burned up anyway. Oop. And there we go. We'll just hold that until we get down. So yes, okay, Emmykins is doing the proper shout out. Go check out Urban. He is the greatest Kerbal streamer on Twitch at the moment that I know of. That is under 10,000 followers. There you go. How about that? We're both wrong. Everybody's wrong. It's a natural satellite. What? A satellite? Well, I don't like that. What do you mean it's a satellite? Is it a baseball? Things live on it. That means it's a planet. Oh. A great video. There's a reason I put it on my channel as like a redeem, because it's so good. And now we're kind of stuck in space. Let's time warp, I guess. There we go. No, I'm burning precious time just trying to land this thing. Hurry up, Jeb, come on. Did I not burn retrograde? It seems like we're coming in at a really shallow angle. I guess we kind of are. It cost 1 rep for canceling, and I think it might be doubled on hard. I don't know off the top of my head exactly. Again, I basically never bothered declining them. So we decouple and switch to that. There we go. All right, this music is now definitely starting to sound a little bit too loud. Crank this down a bit. It's supposed to be like ambiance, not overpowering. Emmykin's back. All right, Emmykins, you have to be back because you just did the shout out. Thank you. So yeah, how is everybody? Emmykins is asking the hard, true questions. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. You should be out having fun, but if you're here, I appreciate that as well. I will take it. Also, Urban, I don't remember the last time you were in here. It might have been recently. Does the camera look better now? Is it... I'm gonna move around a lot. It should look much better now. Let me know. The ambi is not ensing. Exactly. The ambi was not ensing. It was over ensing, and now we just wanted it to be ambi ensing. Here we are. Speaking of ambient, What? Wait, what? Okay, Ambien is that's like the sleeping pill, right? Why is it called Ambien? Does Ambi have something to do with sleeping? Chunky, if you're listening, can you Google Ambien? I'll Google it while I'm waiting to crash. Ambien oral. Don't mind if I do. I'm not okay. I've gone too far. I've gone down a rabbit hole. I'm not gonna Google that. We're coming in. We're coming in hard. Camera does seem smoother. Yeah, what I ended up doing, it's like a whole thing. So it was originally using Wi-Fi to connect to my PC, which was what I think the signal, which again, another reason I hate wireless crap, is because I'm like already using my Wi-Fi to, I guess I'm not using the Wi-Fi to stream, but it's like the Wi-Fi is in use. And so I ended up plugging it in. I had to download iTunes and install iTunes to get it to work, but whatever. And now it's a wired camera, so we're all good. It was very simple. I didn't have to buy a new camera yet, although I probably still should get a dedicated one so I can, you know, set up an angle and not have to mess with it every time. Oh, I hope the thermometer doesn't explode. That would suck. Oh no, I didn't even think about that. I should have got the heat shields. I skimped out on the heat shields. Okay, spin it to win it. That should keep the temps down, right? It just spends enough time out of the heat. Oh boy, I don't know. I maybe should have kept the engine on. This is not good. This is not good, chat. We're gonna lose all 5 of the thermometers. So how much is in there? Hold on, it's spinning. It's like, yeah, it's 5 science. What I don't want to lose that. Come on, are you kidding me? Give me a break, game. Maybe I should have put it closer to the top. All right, I think it's a little bit safer up top. Just maybe, I don't know. It is getting a little toasty up there. Yikes. Rilip says, wait a damn minute. You've been playing 53 minutes. You haven't beaten the game. It's so the current record on science mode is like 1 hour and 5 minutes. And that's out of game time, and that's in science mode. I am playing hard career mode, which means I'm limited. I'm bottlenecked by funds and 60% yields. But yes, I am failing the baby game currently. You're going to bed now? Hey, you know what? Have a good sleep. Thanks for the raid. Thanks to everybody who came from the raid and decided to stick around. I know it's like weird to like go on with a raid and like meet a new streamer. You didn't sign up for this, but if you soldiered on, I appreciate you. Feel free to stop by in the future for more KSP speedrun content. It's going to be going through the whole month, probably, at the rate I'm going. Oh, good. Okay, nothing exploded. Whew. Just a little touch and go there for a minute. So we're coming in over... This is the continent right before the desert one, right? Yes. Oh, it's like... Oh, it's before even the crater. I guess that would be the desert continent. Nothing exploded yet. I mean, I don't anticipate the command pod exploding at Kerbin orbit speeds. That's very unlikely unless you're coming at it like a crazy angle. But definitely these little bits and bobs can burn up if you're not careful. Especially coming back from like Mun or Minmus. Richie Spaceman says, I'm thinking about my next save being just science mode. Doing career mode just feels grindy. It is a little bit, yeah. I honestly think career mode feels unfinished to me. It feels like there's a lot of systems that should have been added that just were not. Probably like stuff that mods have accounted for already, but things like having to supply your expeditions with food and that kind of stuff, like life support. Things like getting like priority contracts from the governments of Kerbin. Like, oh, the United States of Kerbonia just contacted us. They need us to launch a spy satellite. They will pay us like 25,000 Kerbucks, but if we decline, we'll take a major reputation hit with the government of the United States of Kerbonia, etc., etc. I know there are life support mods, yes. But yeah, there's just so much more stuff that should probably be included in a quote-unquote career mode that just is not present. It's just very boring generic missions most of the time. The administration building stuff is definitely, it's like we'll put some sliders in there, I guess. I don't know. There needed to be more. I want more out of my career mode. Oh boy. Wait, Urban Venture had a trip? Did I miss the trip? I guess that explains why you haven't been streaming the last couple days. You probably made an announcement that I just didn't bother to read. Did you go to Yorkshire for some of their famous pudding that you can't eat because you're vegan? I was just thinking the other day, I was talking with Emmykins about, like, if we decided to go vegan, would we actually save money or would it cost us more money? And also the logistics of only buying like products that are vegan approved. It just seems like, I don't know. Like if you're doing it for ethical reasons, I guess that's one thing. If you're doing it for like health reasons, like diet reasons, it's a different thing. All right, we got 20 grand, 12 grand, and 14 grand. Good deal. So Jeb, hop out. Hold on. Do we have a crew report? Don't overwrite the crew report. Jeb, take that crew report. Take the data. Take the data. Take the data. Grab a EVA report from Kerbin Shores. Nice, we got Shores. You love to see it, chat. That's like a free 1 science. No, not crew report. Pressure data, yes. And log temperature, another 2. And we're good. Urban says you save on veg being so cheap, but you lose on the more expensive alternatives for milk. I guess, I mean, I already don't drink like regular milk because it makes my tummy hurt. So we already get like almond milk and stuff, which isn't really a big deal. All right, let's see. Urban took a trip to Worktown. I see. And let's see. Richie Spaceman says, I'd like it if career mode was more about go to this biome on the moon and gather science data. Yeah, if you got like priority missions, like I said, or if, for example, to unlock like certain nodes, they could have like optional nodes out here that's like, if you go to Duna, like Duna science only, or Joule system science, like every system, every planet has its own node that you can get like special equipment from, but only if you go to that biome. It would really kind of make you prioritize where you're sending your expeditions. Like, oh, you recovered a Munstone. We can use the minerals in this Munstone to design a new type of wing that is 5% more lighter or something like that. There's so much stuff you could do, and they don't do it. I don't know. Maybe we could get a Joule heat shield that actually does something other than exploding. We need an Eve heat shield that does that, if anything. All right, explore the Mun. Yes, we can do that next. Anything else we want? Test a decoupler at the launch site. We can probably do that. Let's check the R&D. We have 49. That, ugh. This kind of sucks. I think we have to take the Science Junior here, because we need to get as much science as we can. And if we bring the experiment storage unit, we can run the Science Junior and then not have to recover it, because recovering a Science Junior is kind of a pain in the ass. Alternatively, they're very expensive, so recovering it is probably in our best interest. All right, did we get, I think we got, yeah, we got heat shields. So it's time to design a new ship. Urban Venture makes a great point. The ablative heat shields work great on those planets, but yeah, the inflatable one basically is useless because it creates so much drag, you'll just flip over. All right. So we're gonna do a couple of, where's science? I forgot where science was already. So we're gonna, wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the science junior. Thank you. So what we're gonna do next, chat, is we are gonna throw a heat shield. 1.25. Throw this on there. All right, perfect. So what are we gonna do here? We are going to get as much science as we can from every biome without leaving urban. We're just, crap. I'm going over the whatchamacall, the weight limit, I guess. Okay, well, that's fine. Imagine an Eve rocket that would actually let you leave Eve. Okay, so we're gonna quickly gonna conduct some material stuff. We're gonna grab pressure data, and then we're gonna recover. That's free science right there. Beautiful. So if you are a fan of my ideas for how Kerbal Space Program career should go, I encourage you to learn how to make games and go out and make a better space game than Kerbal Space Program. I'll wait. I mean, that would be super cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't think there is a sizable enough contingent. There's always mods, I guess. I don't know if mods can actually do that kind of stuff though. And maybe they're already, I mean, it's like RimWorld, there's a mod for everything. Just go for mods, yeah. Yes, I know. I know there's a mod for that. A mod for everything. Take pressure readings in flight above 19,600 meters near Bobak's Doubt. Where the heck is Bobak's Doubt? Who is she and how do I get there? Bobak's Doubt is way the heck down here. Oh my goodness, it's a bit of a hike there. We could probably get there though. Rilip says we're to the point now where experienced game devs can legitimately do that, but getting there from the ground floor is still pretty tough. Yeah, I know, just go through the whole thing. Do we take the Bobak's Doubt one? Bobak's Doubt, give me Bobak's Doubt. Now I forgot which it was. Focused observational above Froric's Glory. Where's Froric's Glory? That's even farther away. Okay, what is this one? Nerd's Pitfall. Can we go to Nerd's Pitfall, please? I think I can handle Nerd's Pitfall. The heck's going on? Okay. Nerd's Pitfall, let's go. So for this one, we're going to design a brand new ship that's a little more sleek, because the current one's a bit unwieldy. The Excelsior Mark II. So what is this? This is going to be our cruise missile design. It is designed entirely to do these short little hop missions. And to that end, it's gonna have, okay, it was take a crew report. So we just need a crew report for this one. Means that's all that we need. Why do I do that? Come on. I've done this a million times before. I know how to do this. Oh, get out of here. We got it, we got it, we got it. Rilip likes these types of missions. You're the only person I've ever heard say that. I do not like doing these, but sometimes you have to get extra money. And we're gonna need quite a bit of money to get to the Mun and to upgrade all of our stuff. So we're gonna have a thing there. We're gonna have a thing there. This is what we have to work with, people. I have no control over this. I'm not sure how the pilot's gonna feel. He'll be fine. It's Jebediah. He's used to this kind of stuff. Anyway, does it have enough Delta V to get us there? Probably. It's not super far. So we're spending 4,000 to make less than that. Can we bring extra science, I wonder? I guess we haven't quite gotten all the stuff with the thermometer, so. Oh, nope, I don't want, don't double that up, please. I just want 1 and 2. Perfecto. All right. Jeb, show us how it's done, my dude. Save the engine, you'll get the 1.12K back. I don't know if I can save the engine realistically. But that is a good point. I will get some of it back. All right, so Jeb, let's fire up the cruise missile here. And we are heading for Nerd's Point. Nerd's Pitfall, sorry. Guess I should probably point this in the right direction. All right, so we need to also keep in mind we need to stay below however many kilometers. I think it said like 18 kilometers. So that's kind of important. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think the aerodynamic system likes this. It's fine. So this is it, chat. This is my cruise missile design for early game KSP. Obviously it's probably better with a jet engine and better fins. We haven't unlocked those yet, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What is happening? Excuse me. Hello? Stop flipping. Stop showing off, Jeb. He's showing off again, chat. He loves doing those flips. I'll never understand it. Dude is absolutely insane. Okay, we're here. Report. Done. Got him. Okay. And now we just plop it off. Oh boy. That was I don't like that. Stay away from me. Oh, that was a bad idea. I assume the comm changed a lot. Oh, the center of mass changed. It shouldn't have changed too much.
They ask you how you are. You just
It's fine. It is fine though, Richie Spaceman.
Can't get into it because they would never understand.
It's not like Jeb exploded. We got the money. We got a bunch of science, and that only took us like 2 minutes, which in the grand scheme of this speedrun is nothing because it's gonna take us 6 in-game days just to get to the mun. Good lord. I was pretty close, right? Jeb, he's a bit of a daredevil. We all know about Jeb. Dude is crazy. I mean, part of it's on me for not maintaining a decent enough speed. Relip says, you have so many good redeems, but I always say for that nasty bean, please don't. They're really gross, and I don't want to get another barf one. I think it's getting to the point where I might actually barf if I eat another one. It wouldn't be so bad if they were like a 50-50 on whether they were bad or good, but they've just been like 80% bad. Possibly more. Urban might have enough points for a bean. You could beg him. He might go for it. All right, take us home, Jeb. Take us home a little bit faster than this. All right, hey, look who's coming to visit, guys. It's Cat. Say hello, Cat. Hi. You want to say hi to the camera? You want to over here? Okay, well, when you decide, he's leaving. He's like, no, I don't want to be on camera. Comes over here, or you can sometimes hear him cry. Oh, he's getting up on the computer again. Right. Now, ever since the last time when he turned off the PC in the middle of the stream, I have blocked off access to the button. So he should not be able to end the stream prematurely anymore. I guess if he does, you'll know what happened. The new meta is to redeem the bean just before you leave or just before he does. Oh, just before you leave or before I do. Okay. I mean, the meta is whatever. I don't care. Just be aware that I'm gonna hate you. I'm not gonna get rid of the redeem though, because no, it's not. There are worse things I could do. Also, I'm realizing this music is this is from Slimy Spring Galaxy. It doesn't sound like Mario Galaxy music. I guess shows what I know. All right, recover the vessel. How much money do we get back for this? It makes it more dramatic. All right, well, whatever you find is best for your enjoyment. Go ahead. Live your best life. We recovered 2,700. That's not bad. How much does it cost? Okay, that's 450 to upgrade. This is 100. This is 300. Holy crap, there's no way. Dude, this is nuts. How are we gonna actually unlock anything? Oh, the radial decouplers are really good though. We gotta grab them. All right, test that, test that. Test the decoupler. Did we unlock? No, we didn't unlock that yet. Okay, I can't do that. All right, chat, I guess I don't want to have to do this, but I think we're gonna have to do. Wait, oh, we're so close. I was gonna say I don't want to have to eyeball a MUN mission, but I think we might have to. Tracking station upgrade required for flight planning. This just gives us patched conics, which I don't know, it's such a pain in the butt to try to eyeball it. And since this would be our first trip to the MUN, I want to make it as like fruitful as possible. So I think we're better off doing a couple more missions around Kerbin first. Keep in mind, this is still a speed run, so kind of important. Are we gonna do another one of these? Really? The last one went pretty well. Oh. Is that, what's the army redeem? Which army? Armies? It was, yeah, I was in the US Army, and I will tell you a story about the time I was in the Army. They're not very interesting. Have you or are you going to unlock the alternate sites? Test lets you farm science easily. That is a great idea. Philip, I am going to see if I need to unlock wheels. Because currently I don't have any way to like just go around besides walking. Or maybe making like a little lander. Which just seems like a terrible idea. I think if we go for these wheels, maybe we can make a little car that drives around the KSC and grabs a bunch of science. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. First things first though. I need more science. How do we get more science, chat? This would give us 1 science just for testing a decoupler. Sure, why not? That's like basically nothing. As far as unlocking the alternate sites though, I don't know, that's gonna be tough. All right, new one, throw a command pod, test monkey. We're gonna use this one to test our nonsense. If we put a fuel tank, regular sized fuel tank, and we throw a couple of girders, do something like this, and then do something like this. And unfortunately these don't quite snap the way that I would like them to. Wait, what if I did it like this? Oh, hello. Like that. Yes, yes. Maybe we'll do it with the other one though. No. Yes. No. Yes. Perfect. And then we throw a little girder panel on the bottom, and now we have created ourselves a little test platform with which we can test things without having to crash them into the ground at high speed. Let's go ahead and empty the fuel out. Won't be needing that where we're going. This is to test the dang decoupler, huh? Let's send out like Bill for this one. If something goes horribly wrong, I don't want our pilots to die. You could get the Cove with a missile and then just aiming to deorbit your mission in the right place. You could get the others without having to do dedicated missions. That's true. Old school way to get to the Mun was to get to orbit, then fire. Yes, I have done that before, but keep in mind this is a quote unquote attempt at a speed run. So, wow, that actually exploded. Okay, we probably could have turned down the. I guess that explains the dark spot. Probably could have turned down the force on that one. So if I'm going to the Mun, I want it to be extremely fruitful, for lack of a better word. So I don't just want to go there, like get into, like do a loop-the-loop and then come back. I want to go there. I want to get as much science as I can. All right. So this would be orbiting Kerbin at higher orbit. I think it's what, above 120k, or is it above 250 that you get the high orbit? So give us, that doesn't give us science. This would be splashed down. This would be testing a booster at a pretty 36,000 is kind of high up. Ferry a VIP. That just gives us rep. We don't care. Conduct temperature surveys of Kerbin near Bobax Glory on the surface. Damn it. Where's that at on the Mun? Oh, it's on Kerbin. Alpha site, beta site, gamma site. That would actually be pretty good if we had a way to get there. Where is this at? And again, oh, it's way the heck over here. That's not happening. So Richie Spaceman, yeah, lucrative. That's a good word for it. I have done it before. I know how to do it. And it's just not, in the particular context of what I'm trying to do here, it's not worth the effort, so. So when you say the Cove, Urban, is this the Cove site? Does this actually unlock something? Or is that something else? Because I've never unlocked these sites. Hold on, let me go to the tracking station so we can look. No north? Okay. Can you like tell me where? Maybe I should look it up. Cove is due north. That's okay. This is the island airfield. Yeah, there it is. Due north, like this way north, or like this way north? A couple of bays north of KSC. Okay, so I can get a yeah, we could try a cruise missile over in that direction. Actually, if we're going for Frorix Glory, we could try going that way. It's along the beach. Okay, got it. Northeast of the blue waypoint. Hold on. So it's, oh, it's like up here. Okay, all right. We can try that one. You want Richie Spaceman is saying save and reload. There is no save and reload. We're on hard mode. We make a single mistake and the run is basically over. We have to start. It's not that far. It's like 14 kilometers. Okay. Well, I should probably take that mission before I launch. Might be a smart idea. Wow, there's going to be a lot of menus in this. All right, Frorix Glory. We are taking the mission. And then I will launch up. We'll get the science, and then we'll turn around and try to like fly over the Cove site. Here we go. Fire up the, was it temperature surveys? I need to have a thermometer, I think. Damn it. Take a crew report. Okay, just a crew report. That's fine. The Excelsior Mark II. Our cruise missile design. Can probably get rid of these for now. Question is, how much fuel is it going to take to get us there? Let's throw another tank on just to be safe. That is not a fuel tank. This is a fuel tank. And I think, you know what I should do? Throw some thrust on there, or some center lift. That literally does nothing. Excuse me. Oh, I guess because it's so, like, even. Hello? The ball is disappearing. The heck? Like right there, I think. Granted, our only means of turning is from the gimbal and the reaction wheels, so it's gonna be a little weird. But I think that about gives us what we need. All right, Jeb. Hope you got your parachute ready, buddy, because this one's gonna be a little bit tougher. Let's give her a go. The center of mass will move when the fuel drains. It shouldn't move too much. I guess it'll, if anything, it'll move back because of the engine being heavier. All right, let's go ahead and set the waypoint. Activate. And I will keep an eye out for the Cove site as we proceed. SAS on. Let's get this baby off the ground and into the sky. All right, all right, all right. Add a big S tail fin. Center lift doesn't move. Excuse me, sir. The center of lift. Well, the center of lift shouldn't move. Center of mass will move. Also, I haven't unlocked the big S tail fin because I only have these like flimsy little ones. Wait, oh no, I unlocked some better ones. Shoot, I should have been using the other ones. Oh well, whatever. They get the job done. That's what matters here. All right, so we're gonna go up. Oh, we don't have enough fuel for this. Are you kidding me? There's no way. Oh yeah, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually get all the way over there. This might be a bit of a boondoggle. Maybe should have used a solid booster here. I mean, we might get, I don't know. I guess we're like almost there, but we've burned through like half the fuel already. We'll just turn down the throttle here. Okay, just a little bit further. Okay, come on, hold it together. Come on, Jeb. Keep her pointing straight. I believe in you. Mech Jeb could do it. How much farther? Oh, it's like super far. What the heck? Yeah, we're not making this. We need to unlock jet engines. We're so far up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm turning down the throttle like a lot. We're still increasing speed. There we go. We're good now. I mean, we might still make it for all I know. It's just wasted money. No, well, it's a bit of an issue in a speedrun / career situation where I need money to like do things. Probably have the crew report open for when we actually get there. All right, come on. It appears to be working. Like we're definitely getting somewhere. I don't know if we're gonna get to that cove place, mostly because I don't know exactly where it is. Probably should have looked at a map. We're almost there. Well, we are actually almost there. This is good. Jeb seems to be having a good time out of everybody, so you know, whatever. Doesn't bother him if he's like basically on fire. All right, here we are. Crew report. Give it to me. All right, we got him. All right, now where's the cove, chat? And there we go. We are now going a different direction. So there's the KSC. It's right down there to your right. I mean, that could be... like, depending on when you typed that, that could be anywhere. Is it, like, west of the mountains-ish area? I've overshot? Okay, that's fine. Let me just wait till we slow down a bit. I finished the mission, though. That's what matters most. Oh, boy. Jeb? My dude. All right, let's go ahead and flap these together. Whee! I'm pretty sure in real life you couldn't have a rocket that tumbles like this. This just seems like something would break. I think I should just look at the map. With 7 seconds of stream delay, we're gonna be useless. Is it 7 seconds? Hello? There we go. All right, please don't crash into me, the rest of the rocket. Please do not crash into me. I think we're good. There she goes. Oh, look at that beautiful mountain. No, we might get some highlands. Nice. There she goes. Oh, he's still falling. All right, whatever. 7 seconds is the default, huh? Man, that's a lot of delay. Because I say something. By the time 7 seconds has elapsed, I've forgotten what I said 7 seconds ago. You're 12 seconds? Okay. Oh, man, there she goes. Kaboom, kaboom. And there she goes. All right, well, at least we can hop out and do some science. Hey, there's Minmus. Hello, Minmus. Where's the Mun? There's the Mun. Hello, Mun. And now we wait. So let me look at a map real quick while we're cruising down. KSP Cove. Cove launch site is located at coordinates 50 kilometers away from the KSC. Once an aircraft or rover passes near this site, a message will blah, blah, blah. That doesn't help me. Can we get a KSP launch site maps? Apparently it's closer to 50 kilometers. Okay, so I had to go even farther probably. List of bases on Kerbin. Here we go. KSC. Why is it not on this map? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Discoverable bases. It's not on the wiki? Okay, here we go. Discoverable launch sites. Cove launch site. Latitude 3.747657 minus 72.21. Oh my god. I just need to see it. I just need to see it on a dang map somewhere. It's ridiculous. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, you think I overshot it? Oh, okay. Kerbal Maps. Why would you click on a thing called Kerbal Maps? Terrible idea. Okay, it's a map of the Kerbal planet, but it doesn't actually have the Cove launch site on it. It doesn't have anything on it, actually. This is useless. Okay, does anybody have a link? Okay, a screenshot I guess would work, Rilip. I wanted like a map so I could kind of get an idea of like how, oh geez, we're on a slope. This is not good. I'm not gonna get out because I've had a lot of bad experiences with the situations like this. So we're just gonna recover. Yeah, recover vessel. All right, thank you, Rilip. See if we unlocked any other missions in the meantime. These little like 5-minute missions are actually kind of useful in the context of an in-game time speedrun. Because any amount of time we spend like going to other planets is going to cost us a lot of time. Test. Yeah, this is still the... Oh wait, this is orbiting? As a consequence of blah, blah, blah. To perform the test, activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. We need a flea booster between 80,000 meters and 90,000 meters. That's a tough one. How about this one? Take pressure readings near Bobak's Doubt. I don't think we can do that one. Kind of just wish we could unlock the plane parts, because all this like piddly drop in the bucket stuff is not helping us progress at all. What about this one? Haul a hammer solid booster into flight above Kerbin. We could probably do that. I'm not sure how exactly. We do have the radial boosters. We could try that. Haul the RT-10 hammer booster to 36,000 at 210 meters per second. We could do that. I can make a craft that can do that. It'll be ugly as heck, but it should work. All right, give me the test monkey. Let's go. First things first, empty out the monoprop. Give me a parachute. Throw on that out of here. All right, so what does it want? Oh, I gotta take the dang mission. This, I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if I did this exactly, but that seems like something I would have done, is look at a mission, be like, oh, I can do that, and then like forget to actually take the mission and then do the thing for the mission, and then be like, why didn't the mission finish? Oh, I never took it. Emmykin says, I can vouch for you not remembering things 7 seconds after you hear it. It's true. Listen, I got a lot of stuff going on. I can't be talking. Well, I can be talking a lot, I guess. I can't remember every single thing that's ever been said to me, all right? Like, for you, it was 7 seconds ago. For me, it could have been, it might as well be an eternity. There's a lot going on in there. I'm thinking about stuff that no one's ever thought about before. I'm thinking, what if you put ice cream on pizza? Would it taste better or worse? Probably worse. Not a big ice cream fan. Okay, so this is our this is the test monkey design for getting a hammer into space. What if we put some parachutes on here, huh? Maybe we could actually recover this thing. Wouldn't that be cool? There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. All right, throw that on there. Boom. We got ourselves a beautiful looking craft here. And by beautiful, I mean it should function. All right. So we throttle these. That should get us up to our... Okay, we might need actually more... Might need an additional fuel tank. I don't know how far this is actually going to get us. How much delta V does this have? 1700? Yeah, 1700 should do it. Should actually get us pretty dang far. What the heck? If we were going to use this, take the solid fuel out. We don't even have to use it. All right, everything's good. So we want to make sure this comes off at the same time. These drop when these go, and then we basically never use the solid booster, so throw it on there. Okay. Who's flying this thing? Jeb? Jeb's our test monkey. We're gonna send Jeb for this one. All right. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. Will this work? It should. There's nothing like inherently wrong with this design. It looks like a Y-wing. But the Y-wings were well known for their robustness. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that as a compliment. So you get to 36,000 meters at 210 meters per second. So if we just hover around there, once we get up to that point, I think we'll be good to go. And maybe we can use this as an opportunity to get to the Cove site. Since we have a considerably... Just kidding, we don't have that much more fuel. He's joke. I think we're already good on crew report, so no dice there. Get the picture of the Cove with KSC in the center. Excellent. I will check that right after this mission, Rilip. You are the great... I was gonna say you're the best, but also you're the greatest, and then I got stun locked. You're the greatest. There we go. Do I want shots of Woomerang and dessert? Sure, why not? That wouldn't hurt. Okay, 36,000 is pretty high up, actually. I'm now realizing that. Let's keep that keep the velocity to a reasonable amount here. We can't go over. Still have a lot of distance to cover. Holy moly. I do like that there's a bit of a shift in philosophy when you're not just trying to get into orbit every time. Like flying these rockets around through the atmosphere is very different than what I'm used to doing in this game. There are also Crater, Glacier, and Mahi Mahi. And I can do science at all these places? It's excellent news. Question is it worth it? Is it worth me flying like a jet halfway around the world to snag like 5 points of science? I guess I kind of have to know like how much science is at stake here. Crater is in the crater, which you'll see in the screen. Yeah, I know where Crater is. It's like, that's just a radio base though, right? That's not a launch site. I screwed it up. What the heck? There we go. We got it. All right. And now we have to try to get this thing back. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll see if we can't Falcon Heavy this thing. Mahi Mahi is like an hour flight for a plane, maybe. And that's in real time too. So I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna do that, you guys have to be okay with it. You just aim to deorbit at the others. Oh, that's true, because I can just, then I can spawn there and like run around with my little rover that I build eventually when that happens. Okay then, I guess it's settled. We'll try that out. The real question is, how is this gonna work with the parachutes? Because I don't have a great track record with radial boosters and not exploding the things that they are next to. But hey, maybe there's a first time for everything, right? Let's give her a go. Could suborbital hop there in under 20 minutes. That's okay, that's true, but you'll want to control at the other end to find it. So I would want some kind of suborbital shuttle type spaceplane system. See, this is all very advanced stuff for very little science relative to what I actually need to be getting. Like the good mines, the good science mines are going to be on the Mun. But to get to the Mun, I need money and I need science to unlock the parts to get me there. Plus I need to buy the, I need to unlock the whatchamacall. What is that actually called? The communications thing. The radar dish. What is it called? All right. Slowing it down there. Oh, we're gonna run out of fuel here. Hopefully we have just enough to actually slow this down enough to go ahead and pop that. There goes that. Okay, perfect. And then I will do a little twirling here to try to move out of the way. I guess that's not gonna work, so I say we just pop the chute now. Hello. Play the chute, please. Thank you. And hopefully these things don't crash into me on the way down. Oh, they're like way over there. We're good. As long as I don't move like, what is it, like 29 kilometers far away? And that's true. Urban, you make a good point. I could do some of these while I'm like on the way to the Mun, because that's going to be a few days in game. Holy cow, that was interesting. All right. Oh, we basically recovered the entire craft except for the fuel. That's awesome. Nice. Whew. Okay. Urban, I'm seeing the light on reusable spacecraft. I actually need money in this playthrough. It's very important. I can't just waste it. Maybe space planes are back on the menu, boys. One of the other bottlenecks with doing missions like that, though, is going to be having a suitable amount of pilots, because I don't know that I'm going to have time to set up a comms relay network. And those are just going to slowly drift down. No controllable objects to switch focus to. Are you kidding me? Hello? It's literally right there. Oh, geez, I can't see. Show me debris. There she is. I am not allowed to switch to that, I guess. I guess we'll just watch it from here. The only real downside of space planes is the cost of testing and probably losing a couple. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that luxury in hard mode. And there's a lot of issues we're gonna have to deal with. So, main issues are going to be buying the space center upgrades for all the buildings, because a lot of the upgrades are going to be necessary. We need to get the science update, obviously, to beat the game. We have to upgrade to the maximum level. I need patched conics if I'm going to do like efficient missions, efficient transfers, stuff like that. I'm going to need the astronaut complex updated in order to do spacewalks and EVA stuff. I need the VAB and the launch pad to be upgraded so I can launch bigger and heavier vehicles. The commands, what is it? Not command center. Maybe it is command center. The place where you get the missions. Mission control. Mission control, having that updated lets me do more missions at the same time, which can be useful, and also lets me do the maneuver node things. And then I guess I can pretty much ignore the hangar and the spaceplane runway. So that's okay. Yeah. Which is basically the way that I normally play. Electro Llama, is this my first time doing a speedrun? Yes, actually. And I just, before you get too excited, this is not a, like, this is an in-game time speedrun. So we're currently an hour and 10 minutes in. So that's why you don't see me like frantically going around and like hitting menus or whatever. But I'm very excited to try to unlock the tech tree as quickly as possible in game. Cover, because obviously if it was out of game, I could just like time warp everywhere, which, you know, that would be, oh, science data from Space Round Kerbin. We can do that. That's easy. We actually need to go up there with a science junior. So yeah, let's take that one. That's good. I guess that's the only one we can take. All right. We're at 300. Okay, so we can unlock the tracking station upgrade. However, we barely have enough money to launch a rocket. Have I seen the RTA tech tree speedrun? I have not. I did not. In preparation for this, I did probably foolishly did not watch any speedruns, which in hindsight was probably not the smartest idea, but so I am coming at this from a completely novel point of view. Let's throw the motor up there. Save that down. And what do we have for engines? We're still stuck with the Reliant, unfortunately. Although we could probably swap out to the, yeah, swap out the swivel for the Reliant, because that is, we could just use reaction wheels to turn. We don't need to worry about gimbaling. Hex says, hey, it's a solo run. You're only there to challenge yourself. What do you mean? Oh, I sure, I guess. I'm allowed to watch speedruns, I just didn't. All right. This, I believe, can get us to, actually, maybe not. Hold on. What is the holdup on this? We're pushing up against the weight limit is the problem with this one. So if we threw like 2 boosters on the side, like hammers, that would give us, yeah, we're over the weight limit. Oh boy. Okay, this is the part that I hate running into. It's like, where do we cut weight, if anything? Maybe we go with 2 fleas instead. I mean, fleas aren't great, but if they can give us just a little bit of extra delta V and keep us under the weight limit, yeah, that works technically. It's not ideal. Realif says, I won't judge until it takes longer than me, which is a night. You haven't unlocked the tech tree and you're 97 years in. What the heck? Just do it. Make like Shia LaBeouf and just do it. Okay, so we want to turn this down to like 1.5. 0.56. 0.3, just a little bit. All right, 1.52 is good. So how much delta V does that give us? We got 540 out of the fleas, then another 1600 out of the swivel, and then finally we make it hopefully into orbit with the Reliant. And then we hope that we can bring this thing home. I guess we can take some ablator out. We don't need all that much. We basically need none, realistically. Okay, here we go. The existing one time warps for most of the time, so in-game time might be interesting. Yeah, that was my thing about not doing like a real-time one. It's like, I don't want to be judged on how quickly I can time warp between planets. I want to challenge myself to build efficiently and kind of have a strategy, which at this point, realistically, we can't go to anything anywhere besides the Mun and Minmus. All right, we got that. That's good. Everything looks good. I can't think of anything that we would need to bring for this, so let's throw Valentina back in there. She needs a little bit of flight training. Do we throw nose cones on? I don't think so, although they are 0.03. How much delta V does that hurt us with? 2? Yeah, I think, okay, I think we use them. I mean, it looks a little bit suggestive, but it's a rocket, so they kind of all do. So it's not my fault. The career RTA record finishes early year 4. Oh, man. That's interesting. So I guess they found that it was faster to time warp to like other planets than to just go between the Mun and Minmus a bunch, which makes sense because in real time, landing on the Mun and hopping around on the Mun and Minmus is going to take a lot more time than just like time warp a bunch of ships. Was this in career mode also, or was that it? Oh, they don't visit any other planets. Well, there you go. Shows what I know. Is it in career or is it in science mode? All right, I think this is what we have to work with. So we're gonna go ahead and launch. I'm hoping this doesn't flip over. It shouldn't. It is relatively well designed. Normal career mode. Okay, I'm in hard career, which cuts all the rewards down by what, to 60% of their normal values, which is a little bit of extra challenge on there. I'm inventing a new speedrunning category. Look at that. I'm ahead of the curve. Another thing we have to worry about is night launches. I'm not gonna obviously time warp to morning if we end up having a night launch, so that could also, I don't know, maybe cause some issues. Probably not. Launching at night is not that big of a deal for me. All right, so we're going up. Let's get ready to drop the boosters. We've dropped the boosters and they crashed into each other. Very cool, very cool. And our goal here is to get this thing into orbit and collect as much science as we can. We've already got flying. Good. Question is, do we have high atmosphere? All right, time to start turning. We probably could have started turning earlier, but whatever. Should be fine. Just like crank it. All right, it's nice and thin. It's not like one of my station launches where I start doing flips partway up, which is nice. Always appreciate it when that doesn't happen. The old-fashioned go up and turn right. Yeah, well, it's not my, again, it's not my preferred style, but we have to be extra careful. I can't be blowing stuff up right now. We probably need a little bit more angle on this. Okay. So we should be in the upper atmosphere now. Let's grab upper atmosphere. Also, I haven't put a haven't put antennas on these yet. That's probably something I could do. So that'll give us 13 science. Let's save this for space, actually. Oh boy. All right. Is this gonna make it, I wonder? Whee! All right, Jeb, that's too fast. That's too fast. You gotta slow it down there, buddy. Holy cow. Oh, that's Valentina. Valentina, I know you're excited to get to space, but you gotta rein it in there. You might want to make an action group for taking the science. I can't have custom action groups. Oh, I guess I can use the existing ones. Good point. I like never do that though. You're asking a lot, Rilla. All right. So we are currently slated to leave the atmosphere. I think we wait until we're out of the atmosphere to continue the burn, and then we have 675 meters per second to work with. And we don't actually need to get into orbit for this, unless we're going to try to get to high orbit. We just need to transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbin. We can do that. We were just thinking it would save you some time on the timer since you can do it in VAB. Right, but I'm still in flight, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like it's not like I have to take time out of my busy day. I guess if you mean when I'm like rovering around, in which case, yeah, it makes sense. A piece of dust on me? The heck? That's weird. So we're 2 hours into the stream. We're an hour and 15 minutes into the playthrough though. So I guess that means we've spent like 45 minutes in time freeze mode. All right, let's crank this bad boy. Hold on, what am I doing? I don't need to get into orbit for this at all. But maybe I should, just to just to try to get the high orbit. We'll see if we have enough delta V for that. Does anybody know? Is it 200 off the top of their head that knows this? How to get to high orbit above Kerbin, or high above Kerbin orbit? For some reason 250 is coming to me, but it might be much lower than that. Okay, we're 74. Let's keep it going, keep it going. I'm starting to think we don't have enough delta V for that though. We're getting there. What if I got into a quick orbit and then I try it out myself? 75. Oh, I can't check it right now. I'll just check the wiki in a second. Once we're in an acceptable orbit. Acceptable in this case meaning like 80 kilometers. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have delta V to get very high up. So we'll just cut it there. But while that's going, I'm going to check KSP. I was saying, okay, where is dessert? I'm going back through your images, Rilip. Picture of Cove landing site with KSC and island. So it's like directly north of the island. Okay. That's perfect. Thank you. And high Kerbin orbit is it doesn't say. I have to click. No, come on. Really? High Kerbin orbit. What is it? 250 kilometers. Thank you. I had to go to the freaking Kerbal Space Program wiki because Google was, well, I mean, that was the second link on Google, but come on. It knew what I wanted. Okay, so let's slow this thing down. Send me back to the surface. I think, yeah, we need to have more delta V when we get up here if we're gonna go to high Kerbin orbit. And we're good. I think we can probably ditch the engine now. It's not going to do much good slowing us down once we're in the atmosphere. Pop. All right, let's see if Valentina can hold this position. Oh, before I leave though, let's make sure we do this so we actually have data. Yep, got that. Crew report, got it. Already got that one. I guess let's grab it just in case we don't get anything better when we land. All right, perfect. So that gives us some time to chat. What do you guys want to talk about tonight? Did anybody see what came out recently? Movies. Black Panther's coming up. Black Adam came out. What? There's a One Piece movie? There's a movie called Ticket to Paradise starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts. And the billing order makes it look really stupid. Check this out, chat. Why can I not get a Ticket to Paradise? I just want the picture. Are you kidding me, Google? This isn't Google, this is Firefox. Chat, look at this. Hold on. You guys want to be angry? You're gonna have to be. I'm past apoapsis. I'm heading into the atmosphere. Don't worry, we'll keep track of that. George Clooney. Is this George Clooney, chat? No, this is Julia Roberts. This is George Clooney. George Clooney, Julia Roberts. Swap one or the other. I realize there's like contracts and like billing and stuff, but why? What is going on there? That's like classic. Whatever. It's fine. All right, let me get out of the window. They could mirror the, yeah, they could mirror the image. You wouldn't even know the difference. If somebody might know, they fought hard. George Clooney was like, no, I have to be on the left. That's the first name people are gonna read. And Julia Roberts like, well, but I'm also in the movie. I want to be on the left. And like, okay, fine. We'll put George Clooney's name on the left. We'll put Julia Roberts on the left of the picture. And we'll put her name slightly higher in the billing. It's so stupid. But apparently people get paid a lot of money to figure out where people's names are going to go. So it's never going to change. Let's close the door. All right, we do have to keep an eye on our electric charge here. We don't want to run out and then crash. What else is happening? Let me know if it starts burning up. I'm going to see what else is showing. Pray for the Devil. That's the Lady Exorcist. Smile. Oh boy. Halloween Ends. Do not go see that. It's really bad. Spirited. Wait, this is Will Ferrell in it? What the heck? Spirited. Oh, block. Spirited movie. What is this? Ryan Reynolds, Will Ferrell? What the heck? How have I not heard of this? A musical version. Oh, it's coming soon. It comes out next week. A musical version of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, I guess, of a miserly misanthrope who is taken on a magical journey. It's a modern Christmas Carol movie, I guess. That's kind of fun. Have we crashed yet? We haven't crashed yet. We're good, chat. I like Will Ferrell. I mean, he wasn't very good in several movies. Holmes and Watson, I guess. Really, because I couldn't care less about the story, but Ryan Reynolds actually has pretty good pipes. Can he can sing? Will Ferrell can. He sang in Step Brothers, right? I think the problem I have with Will Ferrell, and it's not so much a problem, it's just an observation, is he's a comedic actor, but he's not like good outside of comedy. Like if you see him in something, you're like, oh, this is a comedy movie, and he's gonna play like a goofball character, because you can't take him seriously. If he tried to be serious, you'd be like, oh, he's doing a bit. He's pretending to be serious for the lulz. It's too hard. What is too hard, Gandalf? I don't want to know. Actually, don't tell me what's too hard. Oh boy. Oh, that's right. Emmykins watched the new Weird Al movie without me, in anticipation of, I guess, making me watch it on Sunday night for movie night. Ooh, we're coming in nice and toasty warm. Valentina's getting a little sauna treatment in there. She's looking good. Yeah, Gandalf. See a doctor if it's been hard for 4 hours. Don't just let it sit there, you know. Electro Llama says, I heard it was weird. Emmykins, can you weigh in on this? Was it weird? She told me it was it's like a parody of the musical biopics. So I mean, that is only appropriate for a movie about Weird Al, that it would be parody of a musical biopic, but also kind of play it straight and be funny on its own right. Okay, come on. Just hold it together, Val. We're almost there. Boy, this thing is just lit up. What the heck? All right, we're running out of a blader, which is probably fine because we're approaching the point where it's not going to matter. Yeah, we're good. So 20 is just the amount of a blader you need coming in from low Kerbin orbit, I guess. I mean, honestly, the ablator is not super useful around Kerbin, all things considered. All right, if we could just get a little bit lower here, that would be nice. All right, we can probably turn that off. Rilip, what it... Oh, Emikin says, I liked it, but it's a parody of the biopics and a straight up story of his life. Yeah. But it's also a story of his life, right? Like, it shows all the... It's got like a greatest hits. Even if you have zero ablator, the temperature tolerance is good enough in most cases. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. I tend to leave a little bit in there just to be safe, but it also has weight, so you don't always want to have a bunch in there. You can avoid it. I'm curious to see, because I don't remember how much the Science Junior weighs, if it's gonna tolerate splashing down, or not splashing down, but slamming into the ground at like 9 meters a second or whatever. A question for you, chat. I plan on doing this speed run throughout the month of November. Should I do it every day until it's done? Or, alternatively, should I do like 2 days of this and then like 1 day of something else? You guys prefer variety or, oh geez, or whatever the alternative of variety is? Monotony, I guess. Variety or monotony? Let's get like a little straw, not like an actual poll, just like I want to hear some opinions. Because I can go either way, honestly. It is nice to kind of like follow from one episode to the next, and then I remember better, because when I was doing it once a week at the beginning of the year, I kind of would forget what the heck I was doing or how to play KSP. Every day except on the days you don't want to play KSP. Except for Am I the Asshole Judging Day. Well, that's only once a month, so you don't have to worry about that one. Really, that's a great point. So maybe we'll do it, I don't know, like, because I don't do Tuesdays anymore, because that's our RPG day with possibly an alien, which is not, we don't stream that. We thought about it, but I don't think I'm a good enough GM, and they're probably not good enough players to actually stream it. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Or if you do fall, like, all right, just fall, whatever. I'm done. You can fall. Okay, let's get a crew report. Overwrite, yes. All right, let's have Valentina hop out here. Way to go, Valentina, you did it. Just plop down there, you're fine. Let's get an EVA report. Let's get a temperature scan. And hop back in. And then we will also grab a pressure data, temperature data. So that's, every little bit helps. It's not a lot, but every little bit does add up. So we'll go ahead and recover there. One of the things, and you guys will get a kick out of this maybe, about doing the Am I the Asshole Judgment Days is that during the entire month of October, I could not watch Northern Lions Am I the Assholes because I didn't want to spoil myself. So I've actually been going back through and watching what he has said about some of the ones that I talked about. And he's much funnier than me, so I get a kick out of it. To perform the okay, wait, that's in flight, that's splash down, atmospheric. This is the swivel. I don't do tourists or VIPs. That's just, there's no reason to do that. Okay. That's also orbiting. We got 44 science. Are you kidding me? How do we get like 1.8 more science? Because then that'll let us make the landing gear and we can kind of like jet around the KSC and collect science, because that's what we really want to do, right? Alternatively, oh, that costs 90, which we can't even, oh no, so we need the tier 2 R&D to get this stuff, and then I think for the last 2 tiers we need the level 3. Yeah, where do we even get, oh, we have to get landing at some point. Damn it. I thought we could avoid this whole center section, but if we want to have wheels, we're going to need to grab some of these. Space exploration. Oh, space exploration has wheels, I guess. That costs 90 though. Have I put anything out on the island? I have not put anything out on the island. Oh, I haven't put something on the runway yet. Good idea. Let's just throw like a piece of garbage together. Yeah, give me this. Yeah, flip that up. Perfect. We will throw all the science. This is a hold on. Actually, let's just do this. Nope, no. Runway tester. We'll throw a science junior on there. Nice. We'll throw a barometer, a thermometer, and some mystery goos. And we would like to, there we go. Regular symmetry, please. Hold the fort. What is going on here? No, I think that's right. Yeah, that's normal. For some reason, I thought this was upside down. Wait a minute here. Something's funky with this. Why is this one up and this one down, chat? That's not right. I don't like this. Get out of here. Give me this one. Give me science. There we go. Nope, don't double up, please. Why is that how it normally is? Have I just never noticed that? It's gonna bug me. Guess it's fine. Science junior, and we're good. Philip says, I am very lazy, and as much as I hate to cheese the system, I also hate being stuck. Well, it's not so much that we're stuck, but we are gonna have to cheese the system in order to actually, you know, do a speed run. That's one of the hallmarks of doing a speed run, is that you find every little tip and trick you can get a hold of. So let's grab the goo. Yep, there we go. Take the temperature. Get the barometer, get the material study, and crew report. All right, so that should have us covered. We did that one. It was the experimental data from around Kerbin. Okay, now it is time to throw together a fun little rover. Why a rover? Because that's why. So how are we gonna do this? Good question, chat. I legitimately do not know how this is gonna work. The main issue that I see, I guess we don't need SAS, we can just send a scientist. So we will grab, I have to probably unlock the science, right? That would help. Like, where's the jet engines? Right, you gotta unlock them, dummy. All right, so normally I wouldn't take this, but we're gonna have to get it anyway, so I guess it doesn't hurt. Urban Venture says, I just flew a plane down to Mahi Mahi, took about 15 minutes. Oh, that's not bad. So we'll grab a cockpit here. Look at that, that's a nice looking little thing there. We will throw a Mark 1 with the Juno, which is way too small. Excuse me. What do I even put on that? Do I just put like I guess we just put a little butt on the back. It's gonna look kind of silly, but whatever. Then we do the Mark 0. Throw a little fella on there. And then we grab an intake. Beautiful. Look at that, chat. Doesn't this look nice? And now let's find the center of mass. There's the center of mass. We're gonna throw a wheel on there. Looks great. Let's get it nice and low to the ground so it doesn't break anything. It's so stupid looking, I love it. This looks like one of those cars of the future like you would see at like a 1950s auto show. Like, behold, the car of the future. It's jet powered. No need to rely on inefficient gasoline anymore. When the man of the house gets home, he simply parks his jet car inside his jet fuel garage. Wait, Connie likes fish sticks? I have heard that. I do believe that was something that has been confirmed. All right, that looks good. Turn snap back on. This should be steerable. I see no reason why this wouldn't be steerable. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a Science Junior. Where's my Science Junior? Science Junior, hello. There you are. Throw that on there. Then we throw on a couple of experiments. Question is, assuming I do this, will the scientist be able to get back inside? Because I don't think I have ladders yet. So that could be a bit of an issue. I bet if I jump, I can probably just grab. Worst case scenario, we just recover. We're not going to be very far away. We'll throw one of these goos on the side. Put everything on like one side. That looks good. I'm gonna admit, chat, I haven't done this in years playing this game, because I've always just kind of winged it. In this case, though, like I said, we need every little bit of advantage we can get. All right, Bob. Guess what? You get to drive this thing around now. Have fun. Electro Llama is sensing a Twitch prediction. All right, what is the prediction, chat? Let me throw that together while I'm here. Will it blend? Let's do a prediction. Start a prediction. Will it's Bill, right? Bill's the scientist? Bob's the scientist. I always mix them up. Will Bob be able to reach the hatch? Yes or no? All right, go ahead. Let's get the gamba going. You got 30 seconds. So I'm gonna let you look at it. I'm not gonna test it out at all. I'm just gonna be like, can a Kerbal get to the hatch after having gotten out of this? I've never seen will it blend. Somebody spent 16,060 shards on yes. That is, I don't think anyone's gonna vote. Oh, 5,000 says no. Okay, well, all right, well, hopefully those aren't going towards beans, so let's test it out. We'll just try it right away. So otherwise we're gonna have your odds are blown to hell. Electro Llama went all in. Holy cow. It's not ideal. So he's gonna hop out. He's gonna drop down. All right, we're gonna walk around like blah blah blah. We're doing a little test here. EVA report. Good deal. What's the answer? Yep. All right. Looks like he can get in. So the answer was choose outcome. Yes. There you go. Someone had to vote no just to get. Yeah, you gotta go for the arbitrage, right? All right, I am kind of upset about the angle of this though. Not quite what I wanted. I think I need this to be up slightly more. So I'm gonna, I think I've already done a bunch of science actually. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more, why not? All right, recover. Nice, yeah, it was a nice payout. Hey, you gotta be careful with those predictions, you know? Gambling addiction is a real thing. Rilip is 30 points closer to getting me to eat a bean. Well, that's great. I guess that's one of those things. If that's not true, if no one votes for the winning, oh shit. If no one votes for the winning thing, I think that everything gets refunded, maybe? I actually don't know. Maybe they are lost. All right, so Hex has decided that it is time for me to suffer once again. So we have here a can of Jelly Belly Bean Boozleds coming in such hit flavors as Barf and Rotten Egg. And also sometimes they taste good, but I am not that lucky, so we're gonna shake it up, secretly hoping for a good bean. Yes, please. Oh no. Oh wait, no. Okay, this is not Barf. This is either strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish? Let's find out. It's strawberry banana smoothie. Oh, it tastes so good. Yes. Hex. Thank you. That was actually really good. Oh, that's good. That's a good bean. It really does taste like a strawberry banana smoothie. Yeah. Oh man. I would not have been happy if that was dead fish. Oh. Ho ho. Can't believe how much better the good ones are than the bad ones. Yeah, it's the odds on me getting punished are actually pretty high. All right, so we're gonna slide this up and over a little bit. Okay, yeah, I think that's about as good as, that's about as level as we can expect from this thing. So let's try driving it around the KSC, huh? Someone gifts Star Shard some strawberry banana smoothie beans. Like a bunch of them? I'm not like a big fan of jelly beans overall. The main reason that I got these was for the point redemption and for a you laugh, you lose thing that hasn't quite come to fruition yet. All right, let's see how well this little like large butted jet powered vehicle gets us around the KSC. My biggest concern is going too fast. So we're going to be extra careful. I'm going to have my finger on the brakes. And wow, I turned off the engines. I'm not currently at any kind of throttle. And we're still like cruising along. Look at us go. Holy cow. This is great. So let's see. There's a couple of places we need to hit. We're gonna hit the space plane hangar, of course, all the buildings, the VAB. We're not gonna bother going to the top of the VAB, mostly because I don't know that you can get up there just walking. There might be some stairs. I know there are stairs at the control tower on the island, but I don't think it's a separate biome over there. Am I lifting? I am not lifting off at all. No, we're we're in contact with the ground. This thing is not designed to fly. It has no wings. It doesn't make a great lifting body craft. Okay, it also doesn't turn very well, I'm finding. So that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, it does not turn. Like it kind of turns, I guess. But very, very slowly. I don't know why we're still picking up speed. This is actually somewhat concerning. All right, so let's keep checking what biome we're in. We're at the spaceplane hangar. That's good. Let's hit the brakes. So we'll do that. Log pressure data. Log temperature. Grab the mystery goo. And why did we bring a scientist, chat? Because everybody knows a scientist can reset everything. So we take all the data, we collect the data, we restore it, then we also collect a EVA report. One of the issues is we can't collect surface samples because we haven't unlocked that ability yet. Let's turn off brakes, give it a little boost. And next stop, I guess, is going to be mission control. So mission control, here we come. What the heck? Is that like a girder holding up like a piece of metal? What the heck is that for? No, it must be like a buttress or something. But I guess, what's the difference, right? All right, here we come towards mission control. Let's go check it out. It's the level 1, which I've not ever really seen up close. So let's, it looks like it's got a little, oh, it's got a little telescope in the back. That's great. I was wondering what the heck this was. It's a telescope. All right, here we are with the brakes. Look at that, looks fun. All right, so now we'll grab, we're getting a decent chunk of science out of this actually. This isn't too bad. Grab that, grab that. Rilip, I'm starting to like your suggestion more and more that I make it a action group. This is a lot of work. Take data, collect and restore. And board. Brakes off. All right, next stop, the vehicle assembly building. Turn that off. I am curious, actually. Do you think we could convert this into an actual plane? Rilip says, it's like I saw into the future and anticipated this. Again, I don't normally do this. So this is a little bit of a detour from my normal play style, which I guess makes sense because I've never tried to speedrun this game before. Hit the brakes, slow it on down, and then we hop out. Yep, there we go. And we, oh, right, I guess we have to do this, whatever. Keep it, collect it, store it, log it, keep it, take it, work it harder, move it faster, makes us, hold on, what is the what is the song? Harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, do it better, makes us, crap, I used to know that song. What happened? This is embarrassing. All right, we get the crew report. Oh, let me get in the crew report. Damn it. Take data. Board. Take a crew report. We're good. I mean, the crew report's only worth like 1, so it's not a huge deal. All right, let's go towards this thing. Comms relay. Oh, no, not brake. turn off the thrust. Bop it, that's right. It's like bop it, pull it, flick it, bop it, twist it, pull it. Man, bop it was so much fun when I was a kid. It'd probably still be fun now, except I'd be really bad at it. Hey! Titus here. I am kind of winning. We are an hour and 38 minutes into the game, but we're like 2.5 hours into the stream. And the speedrun is going okay. You always found this game super interesting, but always felt too dumb to do anything with. Don't feel dumb. This game's like, it's like Legos. Like, if you can put building blocks together, you can probably figure the game out. It's more of a, like, there's more than one right way to do things, but you kind of gotta pick which right way you want to do it, if that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna grab all of these. There are also like some really nice tutorials floating around after all these years that can kind of bootstrap you into getting started. Take the data, collect the data, restore, take the data, collect the data, restore. EVA report. Board. Crew report. Good. Whew. You should try it again. Yeah, I mean, you could, if anything, you should try streaming it, because I bet everybody would have a good time with that. We can turn while we're braking. Okay. I mean, it's incredibly slow, but it works, I guess. All right, go, go, go. Work it better, do it harder, makes us harder. That's not how it is. What are the lyrics, chat? Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger more than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. There we go, that's what it was. Ah, crap. I can't turn fast enough. I'm out of electric charge. Oh no. Yeah, okay, we gotta stop. We're gonna have to recover now. So we missed the R&D. We missed like this whole side of the thing. Yeah, the lack of... Do these give? You should give us electric charge, actually. So we can just charge up. Oh, it's overpowering the brakes. The hype train has no brakes. All right, so we can kind of turn. Yeah, this says steerable landing gear. It's not very steerable. Steering direction. Yeah, why is it not steering? It's so bad. What the heck? Where are we? We're on like the grasslands now. All right, I think we're just gonna have to stop here and restart. Oh, Friday. I love Fridays, chat. I didn't used to like Fridays. I always said, why is Friday any good if I'm just gonna have to go back to work on Monday? And then I realized I'm gonna have to spend the next 60 or 70 years of my life working. I'm only gonna get so many days off. I might as well make like a cursory attempt to enjoy them. All right, if we got 56 science out of that, that's awesome. Also, the music stopped. Let me fire that back up for everybody. We were having so much fun. We have 56 science. Do we go advanced rocketry and grab the Terrier, which I'm definitely going to need? General construction, which doesn't, I mean, it gives struts, but whatever. I don't need struts right now. This would give us winglets, which probably is a little too early on that one. The P would be good if we wanted to do tourist missions, but I don't want to do tourist missions. And those are our three options. I think advanced rocketry is just like better. Because anything else that we would want to do, electrics, if we wanted to get solar panels, miniaturization would give us the GOOB ED monitor, the GOOB. And then a bunch of other stuff we can't use. All right, I'm gonna go advanced rocketry. The next big jump up is gonna be fuel systems. What the? Where did my money go? Oh, because I unlocked a bunch of stuff that I researched. Damn it. So next up, do we bother going to these places? I guess while we're here, we might as well. I kind of wish they steered better. If we had unlocked rover wheels, that would have been better. Go ahead and unlock the batteries. Just throw some on there. Give us a little bit of extra power to work with. Beautiful. Our big-butted jet car working out pretty well for us, chap. Who would have thought all it would take would be this strange device. All right, Bob, get in there. Let's go. We're going back. We're going back out there. So anybody doing anything fun this weekend? My plans are to sit at home and play. I actually don't know yet. I downloaded Total War Warhammer 2. I don't have 3. I just have 1 and 2. But I was watching someone yesterday who was talking about it, and I'm like, man, it's been a while since I played that game. Maybe I should try it out again. Making cheddar biscuits? Oh, why would you bring that up? Oh man, I love cheddar biscuits. They're so good. Are you making them from scratch or are you using the mix? I mean, it doesn't matter. They're gonna be good either way. I like to hear these things. Raylup says, next time you're back in the spaceplane hangar, see if you can launch from the island. You don't need to drive around there. You can just do it on the runway and get some more. Okay, we'll try that after we grab the other 3 buildings that we missed. Man, it's been so long since I had cheddar biscuits. I know if I ask my wife to make them, though, she'd be like, we don't have the ingredients for that. Like, you're right. We don't. Perhaps we should. I mean, what do you think? It's like flour. What do you need to make biscuits, chap? For a mix, but adding green onion. That sounds excellent. Holy cow. They sell a box mix now? Yeah, they sell. I've seen the box mix. That's how I found out about it. But apparently you can make biscuits at home from scratch. It's just most people don't do it right. I didn't actually read the article. I just saw the headline. It's like, here's the reasons why your biscuits suck. And I'm like, oh yeah? What are the reasons why biscuits suck? I'm not going to click on that, but you know, I'm sure it has something to do with water or something. Biscuits have been a popular food in the South for the last 200 years, but Northerners always have trouble making them. We've compiled a list of 300 reasons why you might be making them incorrectly. Each one is on a separate page. You'll have to watch a short video ad before reading it. Making biscuits from scratch is harder than it sounds. I believe it. It's like pretzels. It's like, it's not just dough. You have to like do something with the dough. You have to like dip it in lye. Guys, you would be surprised maybe by how hard it is to get lye. They ask you a whole bunch of questions about why you need it. We do. Oh, we have the stuff for Emmykins to make it. All right, well, maybe I'll be having some cheddar biscuits this weekend too. That sounds awesome. We need to turn like 10 times faster here, and it is not happening. Is this just like how this landing gear works? It just doesn't turn very fast? Because it feels like it's not turning at all. And now I'm worried I'm going to crash into the VAB. Isn't lye used in explosives? I don't know if lye is used in explosive. It can like dissolve bodies though, like in CSI or something. I know like fertilizer is used in explosives, certain types of fertilizer, like ammonium nitrate. But I don't know why. I don't know what lye actually, what the chemical composition is. Like hydrogen something. Hydrogen calcium. Hydrogen something. All right, is this thing really having such a hard time turning? We're gonna go off the dang map here. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hit the brakes. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Imagine an airplane, like, I guess they use those little tow things. A little, but that's not to turn the airplane. Like, the airplane can turn, it has wheels. I think the little towy trucks are just used to bring it into the gate. It says, I remember as a kid, KSP introduced me to RCS, and when I visited the Goddard Space Flight Center, I had a volunteer get really confused why I knew the term. Well, I mean, you'd think they would be impressed. How do you know about RCS? You must be really smart. All right, let's grab the material study. Yeah, good. Crew report, good. Pressure, a bit of extra science. Nope, a little bit of extra temp. A little bit of goo. Everybody likes goo. At least I do. All right, hit the brakes. Bob, hop out. I need you to grab everything. Grab it all. Take the data, collect the data, restore. EVA report. Board. Continue. I said it was video games, and he was like, damn, video games are poggers. Did he really say that? I'm sure he didn't say poggers. But, you know, as long as we're on Twitch, we might as well paraphrase a bit. You know what else is poggers, chat? Pogs. I grew up in Hawaii, which is, like a place where Pogs was popular before it was popular on the mainland. And I never played Pogs. I didn't get it. I just knew that they had fun characters on them, and one of the pieces is called a slammer, and it's the biggest one. It's like the big marble when you play marbles. It's like you give it the Hawaii. Yes, Hawaii. Hence the shirt. I am legally allowed to wear this shirt because I spent more than 3 years in Hawaii. I think that's the cutoff. If you have not lived in Hawaii for at least 3 years, you cannot legally wear a Hawaiian shirt in the US. The Hawaiian government will send an inspection team to your house or to your place of business if you're having a casual Friday type. Okay, this looks like a disaster. What the heck? I can't make it up this? I guess that's one way to turn a lot harder. Is to hit a dang ramp. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Oh no. Uh-oh. And we, jeez. Whew. Bob, next time, maybe like lay off a little bit. We're now stuck. This is like an idiots in cars situation. Like, how did you park here? Do I like pineapple on pizza? I do like pineapple on pizza. I'm one of those. And I mean, I'm okay with pineapple in general. So it's not like it being on pizza is inherently like an issue. At least I can see through the walls. So that's not a problem. Log the data. Grab a crew report. Bob can hop out. Yeah, we're like good, like a glove. A little Ace Ventura action with the parking. Take the data, collect the data, restore. Collect the data, restore. Okay, EVA report. We got them all. I think the flagpole, not that flagpole. The one over there is also a separate biome. Can we get out of here? The flag looks a little... I think we're stuck. That is, I know a guy who hates pineapple so much that everyone memes on him at every opportunity, and he acts like it's a war crime to mention pineapple to him or use pineapple emotes at him. What the heck? Why? What a weirdo. It's just a fruit. Like, I'm not a huge fan of fruits in general, but pineapple's okay in my book. It's one of the few fruits I can tolerate. Yeah, I think we may be stuck because I cannot turn fast enough and there's no reverse. There's no reverse thrust on this. So let's just brake. We missed 2 locations. It's probably good enough. Just recover the vessel. Looks more like Austin Powers parking. Oh, he gets, yeah, he's do like a 6,000 point turn to get out of the corridor. Man, remember when Mike Myers was funny? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Bury a VIP. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that right now. Damn. Oh. So we need 5,000 more per bucks. Or spaceos, however you want to call them. Have I tried making a robot in KSP? No. That is not my forte. I'm good at making non-reusable spacecraft. I wouldn't even say I'm good at that. I know there are like a handful of robotics parts that can do some interesting things, but I think it's kind of like redstone in Minecraft. Like, I can do this, but I can't do that. So what can we do with 35? We can do nothing with 35. I think at some point we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and go to the Mun blind. Oh, I don't want to. All right, if we upgrade the launch pad, we can. All right, we're gonna upgrade the launch pad. We're gonna have to do it. There's no 2 ways about it. We're gonna have to upgrade the Excelsior Mark 1, turn it into the Mark 3, and time for a total, not total redesign, but like a slight redesign. So first things first, let's grab the TL400, swap out for the Terrier, like so. We'll grab the TD12, throw it on there. Oh, we can actually just ditch that whole stack now that we have better ones. This ship is an interesting, yeah, I mean, turns out that rockets just kind of end up looking a certain way, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it without like compromising the integrity of the rocket itself. So now we're gonna throw a swivel. Where's the swivel? There's the swivel. So this is step 1. Next up, we're gonna do the radial decoupler. So this is where things start getting interesting in the space program, because now we're gonna start doing like lots of staging for maximum efficiency. So if you've been sticking around, if you've been waiting for some real pro tips in KSP, now is your chance. This is where they're all gonna come out. Here we go. And then we throw a nose cone on there. Looks good. Yeah, so it turns out that rockets just kind of have a shape to them. You just can't deal with it. Oh yes, Electro Llama is pointing out there was an update for KSP. There was a small bug fix, I think, and then they also added the launcher, which people are kind of upset about for some reason. Like, so many games on Steam use launchers. Like, just get over yourself. Like, it's gonna work for KSP too, so it's gonna be good. All right, there we go. I think that's all we really need to bring. I'm gonna bump this, we'll leave it at 20. So just looking at the remove from, no, don't couple staging. We cannot enable, hold on. I might have to change the setting. Why add a launcher to a 10-year-old game? Oh, right, to sell the sequel. We're all gonna buy the sequel. Like, don't get up in arms about it. Everybody's waiting for the new thing. All right, where is... Can I not turn on advanced tweakables? Advanced tweakables is enabled. What the heck? What is going on here? Can I not enable fuel crossfeed? Is that something I have to unlock? This is unacceptable. Okay, well, that's gonna slightly reduce our efficiency, but whatever. I guess we'll just live with it. So we launch. We have a thrust to weight of 1.1. We drop. We have a thrust to weight of 1.8. We drop again. We have a thrust to weight of 0.37. Is that enough to get us to the mun? I honestly don't know. Let me check the Delta V map real quick. KSP Delta V map. There she is. Okay, so looking at the Delta V map. Let me go ahead and bring that up so you guys can see what the heck I'm talking about. So our goal is to go, I don't know why it's just a white screen. There we go. Our goal is to go to Mun right here. So we need 3,400 just to get into orbit around Kerbin. Fuel crossfeeds unlock when I get fuel lines. Damn it. I don't have fuel lines yet. Okay. 860 to get a flyby of Mun. Takes 8 hours. So that's gonna take a big chunk out of our time here. So 860 to get there, and then we're not circularizing or anything, but we may have to make some adjustments so that we come back at like a reasonable amount, like a reasonable angle. So we're gonna need quite a bit of extra Delta V. So we need 3,400, which as we get higher up, so let's say at like 20, it starts going more and more. Once we're in a vacuum, we're gonna have 2,000 in the Terrier at the top. Honestly, that should be enough. Like, I'm hesitant to try to add more because we're already sort of pushing the limits of our thrust to weight. So I don't think I can afford to add any more weight to this thing. Oh yeah, we're really cutting it close with the 1.1, 1.8. I think it should be good though. Okay, all right. So we're gonna send out Jeb for this one. Sorry, Valentina, we didn't level you up to 1 star. We're not gonna bother with a Communitron, that doesn't matter. Like, we're not gonna send science back. We're gonna have to physically bring it back. If this is a failure, we're gonna have some issues, I think. We better make sure this works. Okay. And away we go. So step 1, get it to orbit. Check the Delta V. Step 2, eyeball the transfer burn to the Mun. Step 3 is, oh, okay, it's bouncing. That's not good. It's probably fine though, actually. All right, let's cruise. Maneuver mode activated. Fuel lines on. Engines are 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, that's definitely taking off, kind of. It's working, all right. So we've got 1,000 meters per second in this first stage. Let's burn it up. It's one of the reasons I try to beeline for fuel lines so I can make more efficient launch vehicles. Because once you get to the point where it becomes possible to asparagus stage, you can launch like some pretty bonkers stuff. Still seeing, oh, you guys are still seeing the Delta V map? Crap, hold on. You turn that off. Thank you. You guys didn't miss much. I just did the launch and everything. Should have like an automatic thing that comes up when that's happening. Like, hey dummy, you didn't switch scenes back to the game. Warning, warning, switch scenes. Okay, just turning to the one side. All right, but you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put these on the front and back so it would slide off a little bit easier. This could get ugly now. It's fine, we'll make do. There we go, all right. Yep. Hold it, hold it. Hold everything, we're good. All right, we're good. We're not good, we're not good. No, we're good, everything's fine. Everything's fine here. Yeah, we're good. All right, I was close for a second. I was worried. All right, Jeb, just keep an eye on the apoapsis here. I think we should be okay at this angle. So there goes those. That actually got us pretty dang far. Like, we're pushing the limits of what we can do with like single staging, or the lack of fuel crossfeed, I guess I should say. All right, so we need to get up to 70,000, circularize, and then we can go from there. Is this Mario? This is Mario Galaxy music in the background, yes. I like it better than the in-game music. Hell yeah. There might also be some other games mixed in, I don't know. When I actually started, I was thinking of doing Star Fox music, but I thought that might be a little too action-y. Like, maybe it would be appropriate for like a launch, but I'd have to like go in and make sure it's playing at the right time. All right, lock on there. Let's get up to 75 and cut the engines. So not a super efficient launch. We might have just enough to circularize. Oh, we're gonna have so much Delta V, chat. Holy cow. We're gonna have plenty. The music is appropriate. Thank you. What is this adorable little emote you have? I'm not trying to click on a name. I'm trying to click on the emote. That is, oh, that's your emote. Wonderful. I love him. It's a Kerbal in a blanket. It is great. Since I'm not like a primarily Kerbal streamer, that's not like my thing. I don't have any Kerbal themed emotes, although I know a lot of people do. And they're very cute or horrifying, depending on the context. But it's always nice to see how people like incorporate them into an emote. It's like just Jeb giving a big thumbs up as an explosion happens in the background. That's perfect. Yeah, there, Urban's got his. 65. So we have to eyeball this again. I think at 72-ish. I don't know. Yeah, we kind of just have to like eyeball where the center of the orbit is, or the suborbit, where the apoapsis is, because we don't get that information. We are not privy to it, sadly. Guess we'll just do this. So we're going to be in the map screen for a bit. Also, Rilip, I totally forgot to go to the islands because I didn't even think about it. You've overestimated me. Yeah, where the heck? All right, I think we just gotta go full throttle here. We just gotta keep an eye. Oh, it's going out, it's going out. 78, all right. So we should have no problem getting this thing into orbit, and then we're gonna have a whole lot of Delta V to play with. If we set aside 900 just to get to Mun, that still leaves us with like 1200 to play with when we get there. It's gonna buy us quite a bit of wiggle room, considering we have to eyeball this the whole way. And if Mun's there, we're gonna want to transfer right around here. What are we? I guess while this is in transit, that'll give me some time to do some other planet side missions. Not the game planet side, you know what I mean. Do I think KSP2 will be any good? It is still happening. Do I think it will be good? It has to be. We have to believe it will be good. That's you can call that copium, you can say whatever. If it's not good, people are going to riot. It's going to be a bloodbath. Yeah, the dev team was not annihilated, actually. So what happened was the dev company, and Urban, feel free to step in if I'm like misremembering any of this. The company that was making it tried to negotiate like a bigger deal for the company, and Take-Two was like, no, and then they just bought the whole team. They basically poached the entire dev team except for like the owners of the company. So it's still all the same devs approximately, but not the owners of the original company that was making it. Do Kerbals have blood, and do they take baths? So my headcanon is that Kerbals are like Warhammer 40k orcs, in that they're like a fungusy type creature that does not need to eat, but they also like are born from spores. So they do not have blood in the traditional sense. They actually have a network of pneumatic tubes that pump nutrients throughout their body, similar to blood. And also they're squishy. Yeah, there's the orc. Oh boy. Again, that reminds me, I'm going to be playing some Total War Warhammer this weekend. KSP was made by an employee in their spare time at work. Yes, the original devs was just a company. It's an advertising company in Mexico. One of the devs made it, and the company was like, yeah, okay, I guess we own this now. Or whatever. It's like, it's a whole thing. I try not to get too sucked into the drama of like how the game gets made, how the sausage is made. I just appreciate the end product and hope that it wasn't made too unethically. Like if it's really bad, then sure, but most of the time it's like, okay, you had to work and it sucked and there was crunch. It's like, you know, I gotta work too. I don't see anybody boycotting my company, which maybe, I don't know, it's crab bucket mentality. We're dooming again. We don't need to doom. They deserve more chances to make games after Uber Entertainment folded. Oh yeah, the Planetary Annihilation games, those big I'm not a big RTS fan, but I definitely respect the like scale of some of those battles. Kerbal Tech works because they believe it works. I mean, most of the parts, or some of the parts, it'll say like, we found it on the side of the road. Hopefully it works. All right, I don't know why I'm bothering trying to circularize this hard. I guess because it's fun. All right, that's probably good enough. Yeah, all right, that's fine. So now we cannot make a maneuver. However, we can use math. Where's my special calculator? I've got my handy dandy pink bedazzled calculator covered in dust because I haven't used it in like over a year. So we currently have 2,288 delta V. We need about 860. So when we get to 1,428, we can probably turn off the engines. Got it. In the meantime, let's do... Let's do it. Did I tell you guys I watched that movie over the weekend? It was my movie pick. Holy moly. What is that emote? I'm looking at it on a tiny screen, which is why I'm asking. I'll look on the big screen in a second. I have to read chat on my wife's phone. I don't have a second monitor yet because I'm too lazy to get it, to buy one. Too cheap to buy one, maybe is more appropriate. All right, what is it? It is a dance. Oh, okay. You ever accidentally refresh streams? I have definitely accidentally done that in the past, yes. And then you get the pre-rolls again. Yep. Always getting those. All right, here it comes. Jeb, quick turn. And we're going to 1,428. Let's cruise. So let's look on the big map. Big old map here. So that's where we're trying to get to. So when this gets to 1,428, that's when you know you've made it. Approximately. Yeah, if it was up to me, there would be no ads on my streams. But obviously, you know, Twitch isn't going to be like, you know, you use our servers, you have to pay. And you pay via ads. I don't know. The smaller streamers don't really get anything out of the ads, obviously, because the views are lower. 1,400 and how much? 28? I'll just go a little slower now. There we go. All right. Hey, oh my goodness. Ida just subbed. What the heck? Thank you.
Losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits.
No ads. No ads ever again. Oh no. I'm out of founders badges. That sucks. Maybe if I ever get to partner. There should be quite a few people. I think you get like 10 more when you go to partner. Get more founders badges. And then the next 10 people who subbed get the founders badge. I actually have no idea. We don't talk about Twitch TV ad block. I don't know anything about Twitch TV ad block, but if that works for you, be my guest. It's no skin off my nose. I'm not in this for the money. In fact, I think I've spent a lot more money setting all this up than I have made and I will ever make. All right, Space Center. Let's go. Take us back. So let's see if we can launch. Yep, come on. Can we launch from, where do we even say where we launch? Is that an option? Launch new mission. Yeah, I don't think we have not unlocked the, hold on, how do we? That came up and then it did not, then it went away. Oh, right here. Yeah, we only have access to the one. Do I maybe I still need to go over there? I guess we'll send one of the cruise missiles. All right, we'll put together a cruise missile. What was that one? The Excelsior Mark II was the cruise missile? Yes. So this needs a little bit of an update. I think I don't think we have a powerful enough jet engine to be able to do anything yet. So we're not going to do it. Also, it's we've gone over, actually, you know what, on Fridays I said that I would go till 10, so I don't know why I'm always so in a hurry to jump off right when 9 o'clock rolls around. Let's just keep rolling. It's not like I got anything else going on. Oh wait, we have wings now? Chat, we have wings. Heck yeah, look at this. This is like a real cruise missile now. This is amazing. Like, let's throw another fuel tank on, why not? I don't need extra wings, thank you. This thing's gonna fly. It's gonna be amazing. This could actually be a Reliant. Let's check our center of lift. That needs to be back quite a ways. And then as fuel goes down, that's gonna fall back, so that is nuts to me. How is the center of lift so insane? I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, this thing doesn't actually turn. We're not gonna bother with wings. Because that's, I'm not gonna like use, I guess we could try some elevons. Like that. That could work. So this will be for yaw, so we don't want to use that for pitch. And you can do pitch and roll. And then this will be for not yaw. All right, let's try that out. Just help the Vetuses have. Probably enough. Maybe throw an extra one on there just to be safe. So chat, the question is, will it fly? And if not, why not? I think it'll fly. It won't fly like perfectly, but it'll look pretty dang cool while it's doing it. If I believe, not ya equals nah. That's right. It will fly, but it might not stay going in one direction. Speaking of One Direction, have you guys heard of my favorite band? Blackpink? It's not actually Blackpink. Don't come at me, Blinks. I don't have time for your nonsense. I wonder if we could land this whole thing. It's probably not worth it for 6 grand. All right, let's see if there is a mission we could take. The hit video game series for the original Xbox? Wait, Blinks? I never had an original Xbox, sadly. I had a Sega growing up, and then I had a N64 and a PlayStation and a GameCube and then a PS2, and then I ended up getting a PS3, which I then immediately sold to pay rent before I ran out of money. I wanted an Xbox because I wanted to play Halo 2. I never got into Halo. So all these people like malding about the latest iteration of Halo, I'm just like, sucks for you guys. I have zero nostalgia for Halo. I'm sure it was super fun. Like, I played it a little bit with my friends, but it was never like a facet of my life. Where is this? A flight reading near Bobak's Doubt. We don't have to actually land here. We can just like fly by it, right? I feel the same about Zelda because I never grew up with a single Zelda. Yeah, I only played Ocarina of Time. That was the only one that I ever played until Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's great though. I need to go back and play that some more. Problem is I have it on Wii U and I have a Switch, so I'd have to like unplug the Switch and dig out the Wii U, and it's just like a whole thing. Breath of the Wild hit me good because of those Princess Mononoke vibes. Yeah, the like post-apocalyptic, but there's spirits everywhere. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I just like it because it's like the open world adventure game, but polished so well that you don't even care that it's kind of generic. All right, we'll take that one. I don't know why I'm still staring at this mission. Electronoma says, my dad did bring out his NES sometimes. I like the original Zelda and Mario 2. Yeah, like I said, I grew up with a Sega. It's just a Sega Genesis. Well, we also got, for some reason, my dad thought it would be prudent to get the 32X, which like had 0 games. And then I may be misremembering, but I want to say we got the like CD attachment for the Genesis. I don't remember though. I may be cross-pollinating some memories of other things. Where is this thing? Can we please show debris, please? Apparently we cannot. It's not doing a great job tracking it. All right, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and fly. One of my favorite things that I did when I was a kid, though, is my dad took me to his office. He was in the army, but he was he had like an office because he did training mostly. And one of his coworkers had Civilization 2 installed on his work computer, which you would never get away with today, but this was the 90s, so whatever. Nobody cared. And I had never played like a turn-based strategy game before in my life, and I fell in love. And now that's my preferred genre. Which is why I like XCOM. Even though I never played XCOM until like 2007 or something. All right, who's flying this? It's got to be Val because she's the only one available. And let's go ahead and try it out. I guess worst case scenario is it explodes and everybody dies. Can't be that bad. My father was still playing Civ 2 until about a year ago. Holy moly. Was it the same game the whole time? Did anybody see the... it was like an article about it. I don't remember. Oh, shit. And we're dead. And Val's dead. Okay, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. That is extremely unfortunate. Do Kerbals actually die? In this mode, they sure do. That is very bad. What the heck? Oh, no. Okay, well, we're down a pilot now, so rip to a real one. She's just gonna die because the frickin' thing, Philip. There's no, not in this mode, no. If I was playing regular career, then maybe. Okay, I guess we're just gonna fast forward until we get to the Mun. It flew into the ground. I probably should have, like, done a better abort sequence. I thought maybe I could just, like, launch it into the air. That did not end up being the case. Okay, well, whatever. Let's soldier on. Kerbal minds return to the global consciousness, something like that. Yeah, doesn't really help in my situation. I kind of need pilots to be able to fly missions, but whatever. Keep on rolling here. Again, if we screw this up, we can just start over. We're not very far into the game. All right, get me to the Mun, please. Like, this is... We'll just say this is a practice run for the real speed run that's going to come later this month when I totally bungle it. All right, so we should be having an encounter here shortly. We're on a bit of a weird trajectory, though. We're like below the orbit of the Mun. Will I get KSP2 day one? I will not. Me personally, I'm gonna wait and see what people have to say because it's coming out in early access. So if it's not like super good, okay, there we go. So we got our encounter, and I believe we do have a periapsis that is negative, so that means we're gonna crash, which means we need to do a radial outburn. No, not no, radial outs I think is correct. Yeah, that is right. Okay. February 2023 seems very soon. Yeah, it was supposed to come out like 2 years ago, which I guess just goes to show like the development hell it's kind of gotten stuck into. So we need to gather scientific data from the Mun. Let's go ahead and do that. Log pressure data. Log temperature. Get a crew report, and we're good. All right, that's all we can do while we're out here. So let's go ahead and do this. Dr. Lum's gonna try to speed run it day one to get the free world record. Hey, that's pretty smart, actually. Well, how is it? I guess if it's defined by completing the tech tree, that's pretty straightforward. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like, though. So it might not have all the features we're expecting. I think they said they were going to add the interstellar stuff later on down the road. I do wonder if there's people lining up to like get ready to speedrun it right away, though. That could be interesting. So here we go. We're just gonna scooch on in there. Then I'm gonna do this. We're not gonna go for an orbit necessarily, but I do want to slightly adjust my trajectory so we're not like getting flung out into the solar system. I guess I could maybe... All right, let me check the quickly check at the Space Center. Oh, just, yeah, I guess just Mun and back. That would be a good world record. That's, I mean, it's basically going to be identical to the KSP1 strategy, probably. Okay, yeah, we can't get any return from Mun missions later. Or yet, we have to wait. Where are we? Also going to delete this because it's just floating around. Can I go here, please? Hello? Come on, game. Really? Does KSP1 help teach players how to learn from mistakes, or is it all on the players to figure out what goes wrong? It's kind of... You can typically see what's going wrong. It's hard to determine why it's going wrong if you don't understand like a lot of the mechanics of the game, though. So, for example, my rocket was tipping over there, which I think is just due to like a weird quirk of the physics engine. Like you saw it bounce a bit and then it tipped over. In that case, you would want to use a launch clamp or whatever to hold it in place while you're launching it. Okay, or have we? There we go. All right, now we gotta do like a big dang retrograde burn here, which shouldn't be a problem. We have like a Brazilian Delta V. We just want to get that down to about 15 kilometers. Oh no, Urban got the beam. Were you waiting for the thing to run out? Oh, no. All right, here we go again, chat. So I have here, I hold in my hands a collection of the most disgusting jelly beans in the entire world, and I have been punished by Urban Venture for killing Val on like mission number 5. Let's shake it up. We're gonna shake it. We're gonna do the thing. All right, this is, oh, god damn it. This is either barf or peach. Barf or peach. If it is barf, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh man, it's barf. Oh man, yeah, it's so bad. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I'm not a pussy. I'm not gonna spit it out. Ugh, I want to. It wouldn't matter though. It's already in there. God damn. I'm calling everybody out. If you are challenging yourself and you're eating these beans and you're not swallowing, you need to man up or woman up or whatever. Ugh. I'm convinced there are no peach in there. Now it's gonna be stuck in my mouth for the next like 45 minutes. All right, back to what we were doing. I gotta get my periapsis down. Ugh. Yeah, Mike. His went bad. He's still eating the ones that Joel sent them, right? I would not eat them. I mean, I don't have they. Do you think they went bad? I don't know. Ugh. Oh, the scene. Thank you. Thank you, Rillip. Their smell was evacuating the bag. So the nice thing about having the can is the scent is contained inside the plastic, and it dispenses one at a time or two at a time, depending on how talented you are. So even if they do have a smell, according to my wife, who opened the box when they came, the whole like package smelled, But I haven't noticed anything since they've kind of aired out, I guess. Maybe my living room just smells nasty though, and I'm nose blind to it. Oh, it still tastes like barf. That's the worst part. The ones that taste good, the flavor goes away really quick. And the nasty ones just kind of like get stuck in there. It gets stuck in your teeth, and then you're like licking them. Taita hates being nose blind. Yeah. It's like, there have been times I've come back to my house after I was gone for like a week or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, does my house normally smell like this? Oh no. Rilip laughed until he cried, then laughed some more until I started coughing. Well, I'm glad somebody's enjoying it, because I'm certainly not. I'm still... Like, I know people talk about, like, Europeans, like, they talk about Hershey's chocolate. Like, how can you eat that? It tastes like barf. And I'm like, first of all, it doesn't taste like barf. It just tastes like chocolate. It's not very good chocolate, but it tastes like chocolate. These taste like barf, and I don't know how they managed to do it. I guess they use the same chemical they use for the Hershey's chocolate or whatever. All right, here we are. We're coming back in. Let's get this crap over with. We're gonna go ahead and drop the load. Switch to retrograde. Close the doors. Not that it matters, but it looks better. And now we wait. The Hershey's chocolate's more acidic than normal. It's... yeah. It's whatever. Yeah, what game is this from? This is from Paper Mario. Okay. Yeah, I found a nice little compilation of space music, so it's been very relaxing. Oh boy. You know which one I have not gotten yet? I have not gotten liver and onions or cappuccino. I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten stinky socks or tutti frutti. We did the booger or pear one, but I think, again, I know somebody else had this issue. It tasted more like a pepper than a booger or a pear. Yeah, liver and onions isn't terrible. I would eat liver and onions. I also had the old bandage. Oh, the old bandage is... it's not the worst, but it just tastes like plastic. Emikin says, it was still summer when I ordered them, and when I opened the package, it smells like hot garbage until it aired out / cooled off. Yeah. I haven't had a toothpaste one. I don't think I've had the stink bug or the dirty dishwater. It's been like, I've gotten dead fish, barf, booger, and old bandage. So there's still a lot of beans in there, guys. Mike actually liked the stink bug one. And is he sure it was the stink bug and not the toasted marshmallow? Or I thought Joel liked the stink bug one. All right, well, maybe I'll like the stink bug one. Can't be worse than the barf. Man. It's one of those reasons to have like a nice alcoholic beverage on the side instead of water, just to get the taste out. All right, well, that worked. Cool. We're learning a lot tonight, champ. I think we may start fresh on Monday though, since we lost Val. That like cuts our ability to do missions in half, and it was kind of for a stupid reason. So we might just like start over. A nice glass of Listerine, yeah. That would be you're not supposed to drink Listerine, I don't think. Who's gonna stop me? Not like it's the law. Do I need no, I don't need alcohol. Thank you though, Emmykins. I have bourbon. Do you want some? Do we pop the I think we pop the chutes now. Yeah, why not? And then we just gently float down, splash down in the water. Yeah, this one's Zelda. Okay, good deal. Good music. Not all Mario. Gandalf would like the bourbon. Is there a smart reason to lose a pilot? If you are, there's no smart reason, obviously, but there are more acceptable reasons to lose a pilot, and the rocket tipping over because it bounced on the launch pad due to a physics glitch is like on the lowest level of acceptable for me. Like if you're doing a really hard mission and it crashes, then not the game, but like your craft, like you totally bungle a maneuver and you crash into the surface, or you misjudged a burn or whatever, that's acceptable on my part. When the game just kind of like tips you over, it's the same in my opinion as getting out of the ship and like getting launched. The Kerbal gets launched across the surface of the planet and just crashes and explodes. Do we have bourbon? We might have bourbon. I know we had what do we have? We have rum floating around somewhere. We have plenty of tequila because Emmykins loves her tequila. I think we have, what is Bailey's? That like, is that chocolate? No, that's Kahlua. Kahlua is the chocolate one. I don't know. I don't drink a lot of alcohol. I just know we have some on hand for various reasons. We have Maker's Mark. Ooh, we got Maker's Mark. That stuff's expensive, isn't it? All right, so let's recover. Let's recover. Let's recover. So how long did that take to do a, oh, where's my pencil? Oh, there it is, like right next to me. So that took 3 days, 5 hours, and 19 minutes to Mun return. So upon returning from the Mun, we get access to the next branch of exploring the Mun, which is orbiting the Mun and then returning to Kerbin from orbit of the Mun. And does that give us enough money? That does give us enough money to upgrade the tracking station. So I think if we are in fact going to start over, then I'm not going to do any more missions in this save. I'm going to say phase 1, the main upgrade we need to do is to the launch pad. And then phase 2 is going to be getting the tracking station upgraded. Tracking station. I can't read my own handwriting. That's pointless. And then I think from there, we kind of have to do what the missions tell us to do. Or we just, the issue is, so if it takes us about 4 days to go to and from the Mun, and we're gonna need to go to the Mun at least twice before, to maximize our, or at least 3 times, I guess, to get all the contracts, then that's what, 12 days into the game? How many days are in the Kerbal year? Not that it matters too much, but days in Kerbal year. A Kerbin day lasts 6 hours, and during one orbit, Kerbin year is 426 days and 32 minutes long. Okay, there we go. Launch pad and landing pad are important. Did I say the same thing twice? Launch pad and tracking station, if I said that. Also, I'm gonna complete the eating of beans. You guys suck. You know, I do have other redeems, right? Like fun ones, like getting a hot take, or perhaps I call you a bad word. Those are fun. Also, no one's ever done the beatbox one. Oh, you said the same thing twice. VAB. VAB, yes. The VAB for me tends to be a little less important because I can make a pretty decent ship under 30 parts. Obviously, you know, getting the basic action groups is kind of nice. And then R&D is necessary, but it's so expensive. It's like 900,000. I speak Arabic, not as much as I used to. I was an Arabic linguist in the army for a few years. So they sent me to Arabic school. And I have been trying to refresh it, but it's like kind of a pain in the butt because I am lazy and I have a full-time job. So when I'm not streaming, my free time is spent playing video games instead of trying to maintain my Arabic. And then I got deployed somewhere that didn't speak Arabic. That is correct, yes. They do not speak Arabic in Afghanistan except for reading and reciting the Quran, which is written in Arabic. So I guess it's kind of useful. All right, so we will go ahead and wrap it up for the night. If you're wondering what they do speak in Afghanistan, they speak Urdu and Pashtun and Dari. So thanks everybody for coming out. You guys are awesome. I'm glad that Kerbal Space Program is really bringing in the people. I think we're gonna go ahead and start a fresh save with new information and a non-dead Val on Monday. However, don't let that dissuade you. We'll jump right into it. We'll be super quick. We won't do any of those silly cruise missile missions. And I think we're gonna go raid Matt Comart, who's doing some Valheim tonight. So he's also a Kerbal streamer. Say hi to him, and everybody have a fun weekend. Also, there's like a thing that I do when I end the streams. I go to this screen. There we go. Everybody's happy. Good night, everyone.